My name is Aram, my pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods. Rise takes place just before the breaking of the world, when the old gods sought to bolster their claim on Calgon by siring demigod offspring to rule it. Their divine children laid waste to whole continents in their name, and many mortals of the realms grew to despise them. Coalitions were formed and armies marched upon their divine creators, slaughtering many of the demigods and threatening the rule of the gods themselves. Desperate to halt this erosion, the old gods called a council to deal with the demigod issue once and for all. It was decreed that each god was allowed to claim 3 demigod offspring. Those who were born on claim must prove their worth through training and trials in the divine halls and magical valleys of the Temple of Udea. Our story begins with 4 such young demigods, ripped from their homes and families by seekers who work for the temple. For more about our story, including pre-orders for the Rise of the Demigods book, head over to demigodsfall.com and follow us on Twitter @demigodsfall.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am playing Astrid Elvea, the Wild Elf Ranger Scout.
Hi, my name is Arvi, and my pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Janus de Cassiel, who is an Aasimar bard.
Hi, my name is Joey, or Gnome, and I go by he, his, him pronouns, the masculine pronouns, and I will be playing Theodore, who is a Gnome Eldritch Knight.
Hi, my name is Nikki. My pronouns are they, them, or him, his, and I am playing Saint Barb, the human monk. The human monk. The only human monk ever to exist.
Last time we were all here, you all had entered combat during your combat training. Archon Dima.
Shocking.
Yeah, right.
What?
This is not what I was here for.
Well, with the classes so far,
I thought this was invention. Like,
Nothing.
It could have been
Exactly. I signed
combat,
up
you'd
for
be like,
invention. I didn't.
Guard these ants. Make sure they build their home. All right. Yeah, it could have easily been that as well. So the other team that entered the arena was the blue team, consisting of the demigods of Constructs, Dembrin, Victory, Malvorn, Arms, Zali, and Waterfalls, Virak. They had, Archon Dima had basically created a paintball-like, obstacle course for you with a lot of walls and trees. And
fantasy paintball.
fantasy paintball. Is it all paintball?
I also
fantasy?
played fantasy paintball with my freaking, with my teacher. With the berries.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There's a lot of fantasy paintball.
There's someone in this temple pulling strings being like, I just have all this paint.
So, yeah, that was with Harold Ryle.
Yeah, playing paintball
demigod
with
of
Luna.
hunting. Yeah. And you beat him.
I did.
He was amused. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Previously on Rise of the Demigods.
So you guys have found shelter in this small stone house. That's
Not
been
all of
laid
us.
out. Not all of you. Nope, not all of you. Luna Ren had run towards the other team, and they had assembled at the edge of this large stone spire. And they'd done something to it, something between constructs and the way Malvorn was operating caused water to flow from within it and start cascading down on Virak.
They hacked it. You can just say they hacked it.
They hacked it,
You can say
basically.
they cheated.
They entered the wrong
the
source.
word is
Yeah.
cheating.
And they cheated.
They hacked it and cheated. Totally.
Yeah.
100%.
The DM says it, so it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm trying to hack this tree real quick.
Just
Bones
standing there.
flying out of the tree.
Where's the motherboard?
And water started tumbling down towards Virak, and that's where we left off.
I thought there was water coming over the rock. This
No,
seems
think of it,
less
like,
scary.
coming
if
out
it's just,
from the
if he's just
top.
taking a shower, I'm less
Yeah,
scared.
is that what,
But
like,
no,
I'm
I
picturing.
thought the water was
it was
just,
cascading over the rock.
No, it's like think of it as inside the rock, bubbling up over the top, and then crashing over the side and falling on
So
the
like
rock.
vinegar
Oh,
baking
water.
soda.
Yeah.
Like a waterfall.
He's just taking a shower. It's
Ding,
fine.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
I thought it was a floodgate style, like crashing
right.
down.
Like,
That's
I'm
what,
imagining this like, oh god.
that's what I thought
Like
was
a tsunami
happening.
or
I thought a
something.
tsunami was
Yeah.
coming down on the
Yeah.
two of us. That's what I imagined.
No.
I'm a lot
no.
less nervous
You
now.
guys are way out of the shower radius.
Yeah, so what is he doing? Is he just like...
Is he just like
He's just finally having his moment.
he's lathering up?
Well-
He's starting to take his clothes
The
off.
Canteen Pro V commercial, you know?
The water hasn't hit him
bald.
He's a
yet,
Goliath.
but
Yeah.
he's got his arms out and seems to simply be waiting for the water to hit him.
And 30 minutes goes by.
And he goes,
Waiting
God, my
longer?
pores are clear. I'm refreshed.
So
we're gonna
that
get
was their turn. So who would? Because they all went to the group. So who would come after Malvorn?
Probably Barb.
Was that Malvorn's turn or was that Varrock's turn?
They're
or
all
is that
acting.
Demron's turn?
They're all acting on Malvorn's turn right now.
Okay.
So the next
then-
one of us is
Then it's my turn. Barb.
Excellent.
Barb the one. Well, I'm in a tree.
Oh right, in your 2nd tree.
Yeah, I'm in a tree, 50 feet in the air, making needles out of my skin. As
Right,
one does.
you were plucking bone darts out of your
yeah,
palm.
and I'm like rubbing them together the way
Right.
you do. I said wet paper towels last time. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to mind. I guess like clay also
and you're gonna
works.
put him in a straw made of bone, and you're just gonna the back of their heads.
Gross.
Oh, now it's gross.
Now it's gross. Yeah. You took it too far.
Me always.
Yeah.
So you're
well,
preparing your attack? Is that what?
well, I was doing that last turn, and if it's now
Yeah.
back to me,
Yeah.
do I have a decent amount of needles with me?
I would say, let's say you have 6 darts.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, DM,
You're
for
very
my
welcome.
6 darts.
Write it down.
6 darts.
Don't
Thank
forget
you,
your
DM.
darts.
You're very welcome.
And well, you know how you don't want to get out of a tree once you climb up because you got to find a use somehow. I'm gonna stay in this tree, and I am going to find a branch about 4 feet long, thin but not a twig, and I'm gonna start breaking it off.
Okay, that's easy enough. Sure.
It is.
Yeah. Now you're in one of those evergreen trees. So
That
none,
means nothing to me.
none of the branches snap. You've never climbed an evergreen tree?
I've climbed trees. I didn't name them.
Everyone's climbed an evergreen tree.
You're in George right now, and so evergreen trees
George.
have like those kind of bendy. It's like a snap. Do you know what
Is
I
there a
mean?
thicker one?
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Absolutely.
Again, I don't want to be able to snap it off. Maybe
Yeah.
I like.
Edge of
I-
bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do a little bit of effort.
Sure.
But I want this 4-foot branch,
Sure.
and I have it.
Absolutely, you can.
Thank
If you
you.
take that round,
Bart
tacking
is
it
doing
off,
arts
yes,
and crafts 50
completely.
feet up in the sky.
Does anyone have wrapping paper?
I do. My bag. Why?
Well, then does that count as my action?
Yeah, that would count as your action to secure the stick and cut it off. And
How far are you from me?
I'm 50 feet in the air.
Well, I'm also in the building.
You're in the
top of
house.
building. Yeah. So we can kind of see each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kind of go down. Janice.
Yes.
Yelling.
I pop up from behind a crenellation.
And for the sake of levels and yelling, I'll go like this. For the listeners at home, I'm tapping my forehead with my finger.
I guess
Ow,
I
my
can't really
horns.
do anything until my turn, right?
correct. You want to be able to do
Oh,
mind palace on your.
nuts. I
But
hate
that's okay.
mechanics.
That's okay.
Um,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm coming up soon.
you are. I'll do that, and then I'll find a way that I can go into the hive mind without falling out of the tree like a zombie.
Right.
I'll try
Hug
to make
the
sure,
tree. And,
I'll try to make sure I can like position myself, maybe tie myself around.
You gotta
Sure.
Katniss yourself to the
Right?
tree.
yeah, absolutely.
Wow, look at that vocabulary. Someone's cut branches before.
Wait, I'm pretty sure Katniss was a
Katniss
representative of a character.
is from the Hunger
right.
Games.
Hunger Games. Yeah, in the Hunger Games.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were like, yes, you take your Katniss and you
Yeah.
tie it around
You take
and
It's a rock
secure it.
climb, but
Hey
no-
guys, get ready. Katniss Evergreen.
Yep. Katniss
Hey.
Evergreen.
Yeah.
My character has
That's my
7
drag
words
name.
for clutching a tree.
Yeah.
My people are from the trees.
What? What's going on?
Okay.
I swear we're not
We're
stoned.
losing it. We're losing it
In the
today.
effort of not taking 20 minutes per turn, I'm gonna end my turn
Hugging a tree.
hugging a tree with my branch.
With 6 bone darts and a branch in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready for literally anything.
Yeah, anything.
This can solve any problem I can think of.
Yes.
Next in the order is Zali, who I guess doesn't have a turn.
Well,
Weird DM, you.
Yeah, so at this point, whatever they've done is activated. They know they all seem to have dropped their bridge, and they're all just prepping. Zali's ready and is looking at Varrock, seemingly waiting for a cue. So she's waiting now. Basically, just has a sword in her hands that she's made, and is waiting for Varrock to act.
Okay. Well, then next in the order is Janice.
Okay, so I'm gonna activate my mind link with all of us,
Excellent.
and
Oh God. We're like in something right now.
Yeah, we're like exposed.
yeah,
Also,
you guys are
combat
in,
is 6 seconds.
Barb, what's the plan?
Do you have like cloth or something?
I guess. I mean, I just changed for class. My clothes from.
Just make sure you have cloth.
Okay.
That was pretty good. That was pretty almost 6 seconds. Well done.
We're out right now.
Yeah.
We're out.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm going to. I'm just gonna like roll my eyes and take my cloak and kind of rip it.
Over on the other side, you hear Malvorn.
You see the demigod of wealth. Just starts screaming.
Such a sacrifice this young one has made.
He wins.
You
Rise of the
won.
demigods. That's
And-
all you had to do was face your deepest fears. We just broke around.
man.
So I take the cloth and I'm gonna throw it at Barb.
50 feet in the air.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like right
This
there.
little ball of cloth goes like 10 feet.
Catch.
It goes like 4 feet.
I told you I'm not good at this physical exertion stuff.
Do you have anything that can take?
Throw it over. Could you fire it into the tree if you threw it over like one of your arrows?
I mean, I could.
No, just
I'm
leave
just-
it
I'm
there.
also
Just
far
leave
away
it there.
from
I'll
Janice.
pick it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it.
Yeah,
and
we're
be like,
super far
Like
from Jan.
the highest
Yeah,
branch you
we're-
could reach
we're
is
not
like
near
the
each
third
other.
branch.
Yeah,
No,
I'm just
But
gonna
I
be like,
thought we were closer to the tree.
and throw it
Yeah.
as far as
we
I
are.
can, and I know it's gonna land just
I would like
right by the building.
I would like you to roll athletics.
If you get a natural 20, a breeze catches it and it takes it up. Come on, big bucks, no whammies.
Well, it's
Fine.
also, but it's not like Janice is right next to the tree either.
Right,
They're in
yeah.
a house, probably 30 feet away or something from the
Yeah.
tree. So it's like a collection of like, I don't do math, but 100 or something feet total.
80,000.
80,000 feet, actually.
see what
Thank you,
happens.
Aram.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's just see
do
what
it.
happens. Let's just see.
Ah,
If
come
it's a nat
on, don't-
20,
Come on.
That's a natural 6.
Okay.
don't say natural before you're gonna get me excited about something.
So you chuck this
I
ball.
rolled a 7. Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
And it
7.
Fair.
catches back in the face.
Right. So you chuck this
I'm
ball.
like,
Yeah. It looks good for like a little bit until it unravels.
Yeah.
And then it just wavers down and rests
Oh,
gently on the
shit.
very lowest branch. But it's there.
okay.
But it
Sick.
still went 50 feet to the tree.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He still got. Well, I figured he threw it like he's up on top of the box, so he's got some height, and then it fell down. Then he
None of
eventually
this
was-
makes sense. Sure.
I see it. I see it.
Gracious DM.
I just took a math class.
Gracious
None of
DM
this
is about to
calculating.
kill us. Yeah, about to say, Joey's the smartest out of all of us.
That's truth.
This does not work.
Okay.
Next in
that
the
your act?
order
Yeah, that's mine.
is Varrock.
Okay.
I thought I was high up.
We started in the middle.
You were.
Oh, I thought
You're
we
at
were
the
top
top.
of initiative.
Hey, Mackenzie, we ended the last episode in combat.
But I thought you were top of initiative.
No.
Oh, I thought you were before me.
Malvorn Hey, listeners, bear with us for a second. Honestly, this is good for you guys, too, because unless they're listening to it. Fuck all of this. We started with Malvorn's turn because they did whatever their shit was to create the waterfall. And so then that ended Malvorn's turn, all of them being under his meaty influence. And then it went to me.
Masculine.
And then it goes Zali, and then it goes Janice, and then it goes Varrock, and then Demron, and then Theodore, and then you. And then Malvorn.
I thought you were top of initiative. I don't know why I thought that.
I'm usually top of
Yeah,
most
that's
things.
why I
You
was
are.
like, oh.
Wow.
And people.
So
Wow.
Varrock is standing beneath.
After hours, rise the demigods.
Yeah, right. Varrock is
Tell me
standing
time.
beneath the rock, and the water crashes down on him. For a second, he just vanishes beneath all the water, and then you just see two eyes open and swirl with pink and purple energy. You see his muscles kind of expand. You hear cracking of his bones, and he gets about
he
half a
dies.
foot taller. Yeah,
He dies.
He dies. And bigger,
He's
and
dead.
then just kind of yells, and it kind of echoes out throughout the whole area. As the water
Too much!
as the water finishes cascading down him, and then there's a very wet and very large Varrock staring back at you all, and he just starts
Erotic.
running towards your guys' side of the table. And as soon as he starts running,
The table.
well, not the table, sorry,
The battlefield.
excuse me, of the arena. As soon as he starts running, Zali's been waiting and holding her turn for that. She starts sprinting right after him. So the two of
shit,
them
here
are
they
running
come.
your way.
Okay. This is good.
Yeah, right.
These are the people that like us.
Okay.
Let's make friends.
So how
Yeah,
far
around.
did they run towards us?
They make it like 60 feet.
60 feet?
yeah.
They did like a movement and then dash action?
Yeah.
How
they had
close are they
action
to
and
us
We
now?
have listeners that want this.
Yes,
How close
exactly.
are they to us now?
Right now, if they're running at their speed, they're about 4 rounds away from the stone block. So the little stone house.
I
you
thought
guys
that
have-
we were all closer than that. I'm very confused by
You
everything.
want me to
happening.
pull up the football field
We were
again?
300 feet away from starting point, and then we
Really?
moved our 50 feet in.
You guys kind of both ran sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So they're further from you this way than they are from you this way.
It's very confusing.
I should draw a map next time. Sorry.
Next in the order is Chevron.
Who? I'm sorry?
Demron.
Demron. Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
gas station?
That was one of my good jokes.
Oh boy.
Demron lets go of the construct, kind of falls half to her knees for a moment, gathers her breath, closes her eyes,
She's not standing.
kind of nods to herself.
She
What?
loses.
I see what you're saying. Not quite. And she gets her
Our
breath.
plan didn't work.
And then she, yeah.
Damn.
And then she stands up. Malvorn is yelling at her, and she kind of
Okay.
nods and has her head down just a little bit, but she nods and she gets up and she starts following him behind the others.
Following
Malvorn obviously hasn't acted yet, but
Sure.
they'll move together.
following
yeah.
Zali and Varrock.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Next in the order is Theodore.
We can't see any of this of what's going on because
No.
there's stuff in the way.
We heard him yell.
We heard the
maybe?
yelling. We
Yeah,
heard
we
the
definitely
water
heard-
crashing.
Definitely heard the
and
yelling. Barb can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
And
they're
me,
like
me
50
too.
feet higher than
Yeah.
us.
and you can see everything too because you're on top of this thing. If you went to the top of this little structure, you could see.
We're away. We're like 30 feet away from that.
Oh,
structure.
right.
Yeah,
You're not
we-
in the
we're
We're
other
like in
structure.
trees at
Right.
the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
trying to hide.
Yeah.
Are we? Waste my turn. I have nothing to do.
I don't know either. I was gonna try to go around the perimeter so we could try to go around. I don't know.
Because we can't see anything.
We
Oh,
can't see
God.
anything.
Do you want to ready your action, maybe?
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, if any, I think we'll just wait. The plan was to have them come to us.
Yeah, that was the
The
plan.
original
That was
plan.
our OG plan was to have
Yeah.
them come to us. So I
Right.
think we should.
So
They're definitely coming to you now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold my action, and if somebody gets within range of an action, I will take an action.
What action are you holding?
What action am I holding?
Mhm.
An attack.
Okay.
Nikki.
I hate to be this person.
A
but-
movement action.
We were so rules loose. I'm sure people are ripping their hair out sometimes.
Okay.
They got used to that with my.
Yeah.
If they liked Godsfall.
Oh wait, it's not
If you
even
like
gonna matter.
Godsfall, you're
Yeah.
gonna love this.
If I hold my action, it's not gonna matter because I'm at the bottom of the round, so the round just goes back up, and so now I just lose my action anyways.
It's true.
You
Is
can
that how that works?
can do
I
a
don't think
little
so.
dance.
Wait.
You can
I
make
think it's held to your
no.
next
If,
turn.
if it's prompted by someone entering, if someone enters or your range before your
It's-
next turn
yeah.
comes
Yeah,
up,
before your next turn.
then
Before mine, okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Then you
Cool.
get your action.
So
Next in the order is Astrid.
Yeah, I am also gonna probably hold and wait and just kind of look at Theodore with like panicked eyes, like I don't know. But Luna is over. The last thing she did was bite Malvorn's ass.
Right.
So she saw like him yelling at Demrin, right? And she probably saw that.
Well, she's ready to bite Melvorn's ass. So on your turn, she'll bite him.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's just my turn now. But
Yeah.
she was like, I thought she tried to and then like didn't do very good. And he was like, get away from me.
I don't think
That was the barking.
Oh, well, if
Yeah.
if I'm looking through her eyes
Yeah.
and I see the thing with Demrin happen.
You can see like the front of her snout and her two little paws, and her head's really down low because she's kind of off to the side. You know that her ass is in the air, just getting ready to go. Yeah.
She's doing the cat wiggle thing.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think that if she sees the him yelling at Demrin, which is like totally screwed up, I
Yep.
think she's gonna like,
Super mean.
yeah, she's gonna go up and like and try to like aggressively like be like protect Demrin, I think,
Sure.
and sort of give. Yeah, I think she's gonna try to. I mean, she'll attack him if she wants, but I think that I want her to like see that interaction and then go up and like sort of try to like, yeah, protect Demrin
Absolutely. Okay.
from Malvorn.
So she can easily clear that distance. Luna just dives in there, quickly positions herself between Malvorn and Demrin, and is all hackles up and growling and snarling. I would like you to have her roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. She's proficient in that. 15.
Okay. She feels a hand on her fur from Demrin. What would she do?
Turn to see if it's aggressive or not.
Okay. So she turns to see if it's aggressive, and Demrin has her hand out and is offering her a drink.
No, she's smarter than that. Luna is gonna kind of
Roll me a standard intelligence to make sure.
make sure she's
Yeah.
3.
I think she's going to drink
You're gonna poison my fucking wolf.
Aram really wants to kill
Not
your wolf.
poison her, but she does have to make a constitution save.
Okay. She was trying to protect
She
this
was.
person. 11.
So
I hate this.
Well, now we know
Yeah.
Demrin's character.
Luna,
Yeah, Demrin can go fuck herself now. I was trying to protect her.
Wow.
yeah, Luna kind of feels a little tired and feels a little, and then just like slumps. And Demrin looks,
And I see her eyes go limp.
Yeah, you see it in her. Like,
Can if I see that?
Which is weird for you because you're an elf and you don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can if I see her do that to my wolf, can I
Oh,
lean
yeah.
over the tree and yell, "Fuck you, bitch!" really loud
Yep,
to
hang on.
Demrin,
Yep. You absolutely can. You 100%
and it just
can.
echoes.
Yep. And the last thing you saw, like as she was laying down, was like Demrin put a cork in a little potion bottle,
Oh,
and it looks a hell of a lot like one of Bellora's.
Ballora helped them. She liked us.
I mean,
knew
Wait, we have
couldn't
Ballora
trust-
potions.
We have Ballora potions.
Yeah, you do. You all have
That's
potions.
a Rom's subtle hint that you also have this. I have a potion of climbing. LOL. That could really help. That could help us.
If you guys become overcome with water, I have a water breathing potion.
Nice.
This is
Excellent.
okay. Now we remember, but at what cost? I lost my wolf. But yeah, so I yell that at
Yeah.
her, and I turn to Theodore. I lean back against the tree, and I yell at Theodore, and I'm like, I know we're trying to be nice, but I'm gonna kick her ass.
All right.
Oh my god, you don't know what happened. Sorry, she fucked with my wolf, Demrin, the blonde one. Is she blonde? yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna kick her ass.
No, they're not playing nice.
They're not.
I don't think we need to either.
Let's go. Let's get lit. And
Let's do
I
it.
pull my swords out, and I'm also readying an attack action.
Nice.
And I'm gonna try to get to Luna as quickly as I can.
Oh, so you're just sprinting in that direction?
No, just I'm thinking like when I can get to her, I'm gonna get to her.
Of course.
I'm still staying put for the plan though.
Poor Luna. Okay. Excellent. Who's next?
Don't say poor Luna. You made it happen.
You made it
No,
happen.
but I am but a
It's like,
vessel.
Luna,
Mackenzie was like, I don't drink it. And you were like, I think you do, actually.
Yeah,
because I think she's smarter than that. I think she is, but apparently you don't think she.
I
is.
think she's smart but trusting. That's what I think about Luna. Smart but trusting.
And
she only
thirsty. She was
trusts us. She growls at everyone that's not in our party. Why is she?
She does
trusting?
growl at something. She I don't know. She's always liked her. Probably because I've always liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Aram has been the one role playing as Luna more than you. So I think the agency is a
I'm the
little
one
bit
that
muddy.
just did the wolf noises, backed by popular demand.
Next in the order is Malvorn.
Okay.
Get over
So-
here, bitch.
Yeah, come here, Malfoy.
So
Come on, Malvorn.
so Malvorn looks down at Luna.
No.
I swear to
No.
fuck, I will slit his throat.
He
Can
pulls
demigods go semi?
he pulls out a rapier and just holds it to Luna, smiles, and then flicks it upwards, motions at Demrin, and begins marching behind Varrock and Zali.
Hey, Rom, come here. I want to see your eyeball. Rom, I just want to talk.
Fun.
Yep.
You
that the-
can't
is that
bone
the
him
turn?
because he's
That's
evil and
Malfoy's
he'll
turn.
infect you, Janice.
All right, next
It'll
in
just
the
be a hate
order
flag. Don't worry about it.
is Barb.
Excellent.
What
What terrifying thing do you want to do now?
Oh, please, Barb, go.
What do you, Rom? Do we
Unleash.
need to go talk?
No, we're
Like,
good.
do we need to stop the stream and have a talk about? Okay. They are going to. How far away are these running people?
Okay, the running people have gotten 60 feet, and they were about 400 feet away.
400 feet. Okay.
Yeah, so they'd be about
40.
340. Yes.
Don't forget the cloth.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb down my tree. Will that
Yes.
cost me anything?
No. Well,
Thank
it costs you 30 feet of movement.
Okay, 30.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my 20 remaining feet of movement to go pick up the cloth.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my action to dash and start going the opposite direction of. So, like, you know, our two bases are somewhat parallel to each other.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the middle to the side is the rock.
Yes.
I'm
correct.
going to dash, start heading towards their base.
Okay.
And so that's 50 feet.
Yes.
And so how far away am I from the base now?
So you're about 300 feet from that base, so now you're about 250.
Okay. I'm going to bonus step of the bone and do a second dash.
Sure.
So for the visual of this turn, now I get to paint the picture.
Nice.
Barb,
Paint it.
Barb just starts scurrying down in the tree that they were in, and kind of just starts running, grabs the cloth, starts running more, and then, like, right as they're kind of running out of, like, energy or something, they focus into their feet and, like, push, like, extend their foot bone further, like, out of their shoe to create this, like, angle, this, like, athletic shoe
Sure.
to, like, increase their run.
Sure.
This is
Use
my
the-
world,
use-
my bones. This is how I do it.
Use the marrow to kind of absorb some of the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, science
Sure.
in
Sure.
all that I'm doing.
There's a lot of terrifying science. Yes. All right.
So I'm now 200 feet away from their base.
Yes, you are.
And I will end it there.
You
Do
just
you
seem.
wear shoes?
Huh?
Do you wear shoes?
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to.
Well,
Well,
now,
there's-
Their
now they
their
have.
in the
yeah, their
front,
toes
yeah.
like went
Yeah, there are
through them.
now holes outside the front and at the bottom as well. 'Cause
Right.
It falls to my feet.
Right. So it's more just like a decoration.
Yeah,
now.
they're becoming torn up.
Yeah.
One of us better know mending.
I have torn up shoes on my St. Barb Pinterest board.
Oh yeah.
I do, yeah.
Of course.
Next in the order is Zali.
Okay. Zali is running behind Varrock.
Riveting.
Fun.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, not much else there. I know.
Paint
Sorry.
the picture.
Not much. Look, Varrock is charging forward, is ignoring things like trees are slapping in the face, branches are shattering.
And
He
takes
doesn't give
like
a damn.
1d6 damage for a lot of trees.
He's not taking. He doesn't look like he's taking any damage.
Great.
Great.
This is
But
such bullshit.
Zali is also not taking any damage.
Well, following more carefully behind him.
Okay.
Right, but most of the shit's knocked out
Is
of
she
the
just
way.
thinking about how much she loves me and how she doesn't want to
true.
hurt me?
She's following behind to gut him the second he gets near you.
I
Yeah.
Next in the order is Giannis.
Okay, Giannis is so how far away now are the three of the people running at us?
So there's
The
two.
distance.
There's
Because I can
so-
see them coming.
Yeah, there's Zali and Varrock in the front.
Yeah.
There's Malvorn and Demrin behind. The two in the front, Varrock and Zali, will be at you within 2 turns.
So 60 feet.
If they're using
No.
their dash, it'd be
120.
120
Yeah,
feet.
they're
I'm
just
sorry.
because they're
Okay, so
running
they're
full
dashing.
speed
Okay.
right now.
Ooh.
So we're a decent way away.
Yeah,
We could have moved in a bit, I guess.
Okay. I am going to. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and I'm just going to. I'm gonna start doing an interpretive dance.
Okay.
And I want to
Okay.
give bardic inspiration to who did I give it last time to? You, right?
I think
No,
I used.
I think
it?
I had
no.
it.
You
Shut
had it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Astrid because Astrid was
look up.
pissed,
So
and I heard and
You heard
and I
fuck you,
saw
bitch.
yeah.
I go, better give that girl some guidance.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
So
I have a plan.
so I'm gonna like do an interpretive dance, like a cheerleading motion, and like
Oh,
Astrid kick his ass.
Just,
I love this. Oh my god, yes.
just for the fun of it. It's going to work no matter what, but I would like you to roll performance
Oh, okay.
just to see
Oh.
how good.
How bad it is.
I'll still say I love it no matter what.
Yeah, of course you will. 'Cause you're
Astrid,
nice.
Astrid's bonded with
You're
Janice.
a good supportive friend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, my performance is actually really good.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're a little distracted. There's combat going about and
Yeah.
everything. You're behind a. What the hell are they called?
The crenellations
Right,
on
exactly.
on the battlement of this building.
It's not the perfect setup, but you do a good job.
Yeah, and I'm partially covered, right?
Right.
So like she,
Plus
Oh,
you're dressed.
yeah.
I have to emote more. Like
Right.
I like the hands. Yes, yes.
so yeah, so you get bardic inspiration.
Is it a D6 right now?
It is a D6 to
Put her right there.
ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice.
Has a proper throne.
I'll
Yep.
put it right there. It'll wait for me. When I punch Malvorn in the face, I will use it, even if I get a nat 20.
I want it
will
anyway.
Just make it higher.
Next in the order is Varrock.
Okay. Varrock is still charging forward. Now that he's getting closer, his skin is wet, but also appears to be rock-like,
Oh.
like shiny and reflective. And he's still smashing into things, and none of them seem to be hurting him at all.
It's like stone skin or something.
Yeah, it powered him up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Sick. Next in the order is Demron.
Demrin is
What's that bitch gonna do?
with Malvorn. They've now picked up their pace, so they're running as well, but they'll be there around after the other two will be.
Okay.
So they're just all coming as a group now.
All right, Theodore. Let him have it.
How far away?
They're so far away. I think
So
it's.
far.
Still 2 rounds. Still 2 rounds.
Astrid, I think it's time to move.
Should we move forward a bit?
Let's go.
I have
Can
something
you
else I really
hide?
want to do though too.
What do you want to do?
Can you?
It's on my
hide?
We
10.
were
I
kind
can't-
of hiding.
We are
Oh.
kind of hiding, yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't like rolled stealth for a couple rounds, so I guess we could do that.
Riveting combat.
Wow.
All right.
Well, when you're
15.
Nice.
not
Yeah.
a ranged
I mean, it's not my
character,
turn,
there's not much
so-
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do range, like it, but like I don't want to. I also I don't want them to know where we are.
I know, and we need to stay relatively close too. So if we move, we have to move together.
Yeah, I say we just be patient and we wait.
Okay.
I also
Alright.
not talking in my voice. We be patient and we wait.
All right. Holding action.
But I
then.
also I have something else I'm gonna try to do while we hide.
Sounds good.
Okay. Is that your turn as well, Astrid?
No, after I have this like let's just
Wait,
chill.
Theodore, what did you do?
Held action again.
Yeah, I'm holding action
Yep.
until they're in range.
Until someone gets
Somebody's
within
in
range.
60
Okay.
feet.
Yep.
I can do something.
Someone's in 60 feet. That's
60
good
feet.
to note. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I can see like if I focus in, I can see through her eyes. Can I try to do that in a way to like will her to wake?
Absolutely, you can.
So I want to just like really try to like focus in, feel her heartbeat, and make her try to will her awake again. Luna, wake up! Don't go to the light.
I would like you to roll a wisdom save for yourself. Roll it for Luna.
Myself?
Yeah.
That's not good. It's an 11.
Okay, so you're talking to her, and you're talking to her, and you know she can hear you. See if she wakes up. Roll another Constitution save.
For me or for her?
For her.
Constitution save?
Correct.
Oh, she doesn't have hide stats really at all. That's a 6.
Oh.
This dice is banished. That dice is banished forever.
Like you can feel her, or you can sense her, and for a moment there, it's like, oh yeah, that's her, and then she goes, "Oh," and just rolls over.
Luna,
and now she's on her
you
back.
Little, oh,
her
gosh.
little tongue's out.
Luna, please wake up. I'm probably gonna do it again on my next turn. If they're not near me, I'm gonna try to do it again.
Yeah,
but
hell yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do because I have a plan. I
In
can
the
get her
meantime,
awake.
Luna is sleeping peacefully.
As long as she's not hurt.
No, she's not hurt.
I know, but I still want her up because I think that if we can attack them from behind, it'd
Hell
be
yeah.
very good.
Yep.
Next in the order is Malvorn.
Okay, Malvorn is running and looking like not like a full run, like a jog, right? And he's just looking confident. And you see him like how he has his hand out, and there's some sort of, if it would look like one of the iPad tablets, except he's not holding anything. It's just energy, and he's just running his fingers along it as he's running, jogging. That's all he's doing.
He's running the whole freaking stadium.
Yeah, he's like.
This is such bullshit. Oh, jeez.
Lord. Okay. Next in the order is Barb.
No.
I'm going to. So I'm pretty deep in the mud.
In the paintball.
Yeah. I
know.
want to run to a point where if we cut it in half, it would be on their side.
Okay, right. You'll be there this round.
Okay, with like 50 feet?
Yeah, easily.
Cool. So I'll use my full movement to run to a point where it looks like I'm on their quote-unquote side.
Sure.
Has anyone seen me running at all? They're focused.
Roll an insight to see if you notice anyone noticing you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could I also try to do like a stealth roll later as well?
totally.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome.
Insight is going to be a 22.
You don't think anyone's seen you. I mean, from where they are and from where you are, you don't think they've seen you.
Sick. So I am then going to kind of find a shady place and start tying the cloth to the branch that I have.
Okay.
In a way that like 2 points to the end of it, so it resembles a bit of a flag.
Okay.
A flag, if you will.
A flag, if you will.
Yeah,
If
all right.
anything, it's kind of like the real world equivalent to what we call a flag.
Right. You're making a flag.
Barbara's just captured it.
I'm just
I
making a
can't
flag.
Right.
It's called our plan, Joey. Rob's gonna kick our ass. Rob's gonna like kick us off the podcast.
We lost before we even started.
Stop it, you guys. Stop it. This is going to work. And so I have
We
a
planned, if
flag.
you can't tell.
Yeah.
Stop. I have my flag.
Yes.
What do I still have any actions or bonus actions?
Let's see. You made the flag and you moved. So I would say
Yeah.
no.
I have a bonus action if anything.
Yes, you have a bonus action. What are you gonna do with it?
I really can't do much.
You're gonna wave the flag?
No,
I
Aram.
will go
No,
Oh, I'm
Aram.
sorry.
with
Absolutely
it,
Pardon
not.
me.
and I won't put
Pardon
my
me.
hands up.
I
I
am
love Dido.
going to try and. Can I see Janice at all?
Yeah.
Janice is
Yeah.
dancing on top of a building.
Yeah, I would say
Cheerleader
you definitely
routine.
can see him right now.
I'm
living
going
for
to,
it, Janice.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to
yeah.
try
yeah.
again to get Janice's attention.
Sure.
And tap my forehead.
He can definitely see you, Janice.
I'm like deep into it right
roll
now.
perception to see if you can notice him. Yeah. Sorry, to see if you notice them.
Janice like,
Hold on.
cat.
What I'll do?
Ah,
No, I'm not gonna do
You
this.
gonna wave the flag?
A little bit.
Okay.
Because like
Like the
I
tail?
checked and like
Yeah.
no one's looking in my direction.
Great, why
And,
not?
and so if anything, Janice is looking in my direction. So I wave the flag just a little bit, and that gives Janice a +10 and advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like
That's
that.
what it does. +10 and advantage.
I'm the DM now.
I'm the DM now. This ship is mine.
There's 6
Oh, I could've
wolves.
used my-
Luna just becomes 6 different wolves.
Those are
It
Unearth
involves
Arcana
six still.
optional rules.
Of course, thank you.
It was more for Luna.
Okay, so
Luna
what am I
doesn't have
rolling?
Roll perception to see if you notice.
15.
Yeah, yep. You definitely see whatever the heck's going on.
Your face.
I was like, I'm like, hold up.
He's like, excuse me, girl. What is going on over there?
Jeez Louise.
I need like gifts of this. So
I do too. When are people gonna make gifts of us?
Okay.
Okay, so you're going like this.
Yeah, I'm like waving flag and then tapping my forehead.
And rubbing your tummy and
Rubbing
patting
my
your
tummy,
head.
Jumping on one foot.
Sure.
And my spell is complete, and I summon.
The greater demon.
I summon the Dread Lord himself.
Of course.
Perfect.
Right.
You summon the god of death.
Yeah.
Daddy.
There's got to be a bone demon in there somewhere.
Yeah. That ends my turn.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
This is gonna be the most entertaining hour of combat anyone's ever heard. Ever.
And next in the order is Zali, who I don't think
Who's gonna?
can do anything as interesting as that.
Okay, so Zali has been running now, and she has forged a breastplate around her and also forged a pair of short swords, and she seems to be concentrating
She's
on
showing my
them,
brand.
but she's holding them.
If we can break her concentration, she probably will lose them.
Damn straight.
She's talked to me about her
She's told her the
insecurities
weakness.
before.
Right.
I know.
You're just gonna date.
I know
all
how
the
to. I know how to
ladies
break
and
her
figure out all their-
concentration.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow,
Oh,
wow.
you're gonna get a reputation there, Astrid.
I know, right?
How's that imposter syndrome going?
Crossbow appears directly in front of you.
All right, is that the end of the turn?
That'd be the end of her
Zolly,
turn.
don't come behind the tree. I'm naked behind here. Sorry.
So,
Next.
wow.
And then all of her shit just falls apart. And even
Next in the order is Janice.
Okay, so now I'm gonna activate the mind link.
oh my god,
All of us are just.
why are we all in this right now?
All of us.
Janice, what is going on?
Bob, where are you? What's
I'm
going
sorry,
on?
Barb asked me to activate it. So
Okay.
what's up?
I didn't mean for you two to be in here as well.
La 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 la
I
la.
can.
la.
What are you doing?
This is
Hurry
awkward.
up!
This is really awkward. Janice, can you find out anything? Can you do anything to Malvorn's head?
I can try.
Like, obviously, they're like the goal that they understand is like hurt us, make us fall, they win.
But we want to make it different using the flag that you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The game is capture the flag, and I have won.
Got it. Okay.
Boom,
let me try.
Boom, boom. I love this. I love lines.
So I'm gonna cut it. Now, okay. So how far away is Malvorn? Because
Currently out of your range.
all right, so I can't do it now, but I will when he gets in range.
Yeah, hold the action.
And basically, you're going to try and implant the idea
Yes,
that
I want to use my
victory
ability.
is about capture.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that we
Okay.
have won, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell this was going. Okay.
We had a Twitter group. We planned.
All right. All right.
We actually
I like
did
it.
things.
I like it. I like it. All right. So, is that your whole action? Or you-
Well, Malvorn is still like.
He's
Well,
trailing
what is,
behind.
okay, so what is my range for this ability, I guess, is what I'm asking. 'Cause
I
if
would
I
say-
can hold it and do it when he gets in range in his next turn, I will. but
I would
if
say
not-
60 feet
So
to
he's
be able to
still
put it
got,
in
like,
his
2
head.
turns.
Yeah.
Is it suggestion that you're gonna cast?
No, it's my new ability.
Demigod.
My new
Oh.
demigod ability.
Thing.
Yep.
I can insert a thought or a suggestion or an idea into someone's mind and extract it as well.
The Janice
extract
touch.
something.
That's right.
It's the Janice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, so instead, how close is anyone within any of the other people?
Can I do
Within
anything
60.
else around?
They will be on their turn, but not on this turn.
Wait,
We've all just not moved, which is why we're all so far
Because they had
away
2
from them.
turns left to
if we
get
were
here.
doing
no,
it
but
the same
are they
rate,
within
we would
60
be-
feet at least?
No, they will be next
But
turn.
we don't, because we know our area.
Yeah.
They don't know our
Sorry.
area.
It's a long way to run.
Is anyone within 90 feet?
Yeah, I would say Varrock's within 90 feet.
Varrock is within 90 feet.
Yeah. His big, huge, blazing eyes barreling down on you. Looks good, by the way. All buff. And
I know. I'm like,
Wrong.
Okay, this needs to be a less horny episode, please. I'm gonna need everyone to keep it in their pants.
Mom's like, and if any of you guys want to be horny, I'm not sure if that matters to you at all, but Brock's hot.
Lord.
We're earning our explicit tag on
Uh-huh.
iTunes. I
I
spilled
am-
water on my book. I'm sorry.
I'm going to. I'm gonna hold my action as soon as someone gets within 60 feet. I want to cast the spell.
Nice. That'll be Varrock leading the way.
All right. Next in the order is the man himself, the wet buff man. Aram.
A wet buff man, Aram.
Aram.
Yep. Yeah, wet maybe, buff no. So Varrock just comes
Why are you wet?
cheerily.
I need to go, guys. I'm sorry. My mom just called, and we have to stop
I
recording.
can be wet. I can't be buff. That's
Oh, okay.
like not
okay,
now.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. The police just called. We're canceled. We're a canceled program.
So Varrock comes barreling around a corner, running straight for the little stone
Hut.
hut, basically. Yeah.
That's
His eyes are
Janice's thing,
rolling
right?
with pink and purple energy that seems to crackle around the side of his head.
So is he within range now?
Oh, yeah.
60 feet. Okay, so can I take my action to cast
Yes, you
the
can.
spell? I'm going to touch my forehead and zone in on him and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Okay, wait.
I saw that.
So
yeah.
you're going to take half
Okay.
as much damage still. Psychic
Nice.
damage from this.
All right. So I'm going to grab his head for a moment as he's running and then break out of it.
Just stick some fingers in his ears.
I will not hear your lies.
And so 5 points of damage, psychic damage.
Damage.
Yeah, so he's just gonna hear he's gonna hear a little bit of some weird whispering in his head, and it's gonna slowly.
You were never anything. Give up now.
You were the only one that failed the exam test.
You're wet.
really, really wet.
Technically, Susomu failed as well.
Technically, Sasoba failed as well, but she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Susomu was like,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah.
All right,
That's
so
why
Or
she's my
the
wife.
whisper is the
We
only
do.
one
We
that likes
stand
you is
so much.
Theodore.
Oh, well, that's kind of sweet. I
Well.
mean, because he believes that at least Theodore likes him. So he stumbles for a moment. You see him shake his head off, and there's a little trickle of purple blood, but he keeps running.
I do
Wait.
want to whisper things like Malvorn's using you. Malvorn's an asshole.
Right.
He's hot, but he's still a little bit of a.
I know these things.
So I think that the house that you're in was 30 feet away from me and Theodore's trees.
Correct.
That means he'd be in range of your thing that you were holding, right?
Yep.
I'm 60 feet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast. So you see Theodore for a moment just kind of watching and the weird purple blood kind of oozing from Varrock. This is the first time Theodore's seen Varrock.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said that was coming from
super
you.
buffed
I
up.
was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's what happened? And Theodore's just gonna do these quick hand motions and then shoot out a wave of cold frost that's just gonna kind of really impact his wet body.
Oh, wow.
So I'm casting
Wow.
frostbite.
What about his wet
Pack
body?
that wet body
All
Go
over.
on.
Our boy.
into all the crevices of his abs.
It's just this
Wow.
icy glistening.
We are this combat
I'm
has
14.
a specific energy to it.
He's 14, everyone.
He is 14.
You're the one that said it. 14-year-olds, they're thinking things. Who knows?
They think of lots of things.
Yeah, right.
So
I love Minecraft.
He needs to make. He needs to make a con
Minecraft's
save.
hot.
A con save?
Yeah,
Okay.
against a 14.
I'm hard for
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Sweet. So
Yes,
he's
he
gonna
did.
take
Bow, bow.
1d6 of cold damage,
Okay.
and he now has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Do you want this one?
I have a D6.
Oh,
It's
that's
the
a
Beholder
good one.
Boy.
Well, I normally attack with d8s.
You do.
Fair enough.
That's 2.
2. Okay,
Sick.
so you
I'm sorry.
freeze up. Let's
My
say
dude.
you know what?
First damage of the game.
He,
I'm not gonna say.
he's got a club, a large club, like hanging off his right side. So you froze up the right hand, so his hand's kind of in like this block of ice because you expected him to go for that club. Good move. He's still moving.
Astrid, are you going to activate your action?
Well, I was
Were you
I
holding
was
something?
preparing a melee attack,
Oh, okay.
so that is not possible. But for my turn, I am gonna. Is it my turn?
It's not your turn.
No, that was just my
That was just
my save.
yeah, his
turn.
action. So does Varrock still need to take his turn? Because everything was triggering off his
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
it's still his
Varrock-
turn to take.
Absolutely. Then Varrock is going to close the distance towards the hut. Actually, he's going to roll perception when he gets in this area.
Janice Hut?
Janice, I'm coming to you. Don't worry.
14
Got you,
plus 3 is 17. So he sees the hut and he sees you.
Me?
Oh, no, you're not there anymore.
Sorry, I'm in a
Are you
different
guys
country.
hidden?
We're like
We're
hiding behind
in it.
trees,
I
but
never
you
rolled
just
a
attack.
stealth.
You just attacked.
Roll a stealth real quick.
Do you want me to do it?
Because
I
you
don't know
did
if
just
this-
attack. Actually, no, you just attacked him.
I did.
So he
Yeah,
sees
so-
you. So he's irked and he comes straight
Irked.
for
So we got
Theodore.
him away from Janice, I
Yeah.
guess.
Thank you.
Yep. Go
I
and
did
put
my
in-
job. I'm a tank.
Look at you.
I aggroed.
Yeah.
Yep. Well done. Now what are you going to do?
Oh,
Fight.
Die.
Let's go. Let's do this.
So that's their turn. Are they doing movement or what?
It'll take their. Actually, you know what?
They
Now
got
that
movement. They got an action.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point,
What?
and I am gonna dash
There's
and
another
get
monk
there
here.
and attack.
Oh, snap.
Yep. So
Two monks? In the intro, I say that I'm the only monk.
yeah, that was a mistake.
Oh, I
That's
say
a lie.
I'm the only human monk.
The only human monk, and
that's
he's not
true,
human.
And that's
yeah.
canon. Yeah.
So Varrock closes the distance between you and goes to attack you. He, of course, can't attack with his club because you've iced up his hand, and he's got a negative to hit.
He has a disadvantage.
Does
He's
he
at
have an action
disadvantage?
left?
Was that?
Does he have an action left?
Well, he didn't really take an action.
He used his action to be moving, didn't he? He like
But
Oh,
he's a
he
monk,
dashed.
so
double
it's-
moved, and now he's there. You're right. So he has no action to take this round. Yep.
Okay.
Because he's just there.
Because I thought that him and Zali had been like dashing the whole
Yeah.
way.
Well, Zully's been falling
Dashing
behind
all
a
the
bit
way.
because he's been outpacing her a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Next turn.
Next turn, correct.
Dem run.
All right. Demrin is running up with Malvorn. Gets to, still can't really see where you all are, right? But Malvorn puts out a hand to stop her and shows her the pad, and she just starts, and like her hand goes to it and starts focusing on it.
Why?
Who knows?
Why?
Who knows?
Barb yells, "Why?"
But what are you doing? Next in the order is Theodore.
All right, so Varrock is here.
Go.
Yeah.
Like,
Right there.
Combat.
what's up, buddy?
Real quick, Varrock grew. How tall is he?
Vrock is almost 8 feet tall now.
And how tall is Theodore? He's like,
Wow.
very good, very good, very good.
This is perfect. I want to
it's
just
tall
like
and small.
throw my arm out and just
Yeah.
that like shing, and
Yee.
just I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
Nice.
That's what I do.
Nice.
Do it, do it.
Oh, I'm so scared to roll.
Do you want one of
Even
mine?
on a D6, I rolled
I know.
less
Do you
than
want
an 8.
mine? I'm worried for you.
So am I. That's a nat 20. Woo! All right. So, yeah, I just shield out, sword up, and I'm just gonna go straight for his legs.
It's your diamond,
Nice.
diamond arm, right?
It's the diamond arm.
Nice.
Mhm.
Roll
Yeah.
damage.
Hey, yakety yak, if you will.
Yeah. Hey, chat, can we get a yakety yak on this one?
1. That's an 8 though, so that's 9, 13 points
Okay.
of magical diamond
13 points of damage.
damage.
Huh?
Magical diamond damage.
So,
Magical diamond
That's a new
damage.
type.
Wait, so
Chris
he's taken 18 plus what did you do last
one
time?
second. Wait, 1 second. So you form this diamond blade, you cut deep across his legs.
Yeah, his legs. I'm
All
gonna
right.
get him down.
As you cut into his legs, they turn hard as stone. And he absorbs 12 plus 4, 16 points of that damage. So you
He's a barbarian monk. I'm gonna
no.
throw him.
One of the things
He's a
that
building.
one of the things that a Goliath can do is called Stone's
Oh,
Endurance.
yeah, I thought that was a barbarian
Once-
thing.
Only once
Damn
per
it.
long rest, but they can turn
You
their
took it up.
skin
You
as
took it
hard
up.
as
You took it
stone.
up.
So you
absorb a d20 of damage.
that would
12.
D12 plus
Lord.
yeah. So you cut deep, but just cut along the stone.
At least he wasted his stone's endurance,
No,
though.
I'm going to
That's true.
swing again. And I'm
Yes.
going to burn my action surge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not today.
Yeah.
I'm mad for
Yeah.
Astrid. I don't like anything that's been going on.
Another nat 20. Come on.
Nope. This is awful. That's a 9.
Oh,
With your
yeah.
modifiers?
Yeah, that's a 3.
Yeah,
3.
you just you got the fact that his skin was so hard, it just kind of threw you off, and when you bring your sword back around, you're just off. You're on your wrong foot, and it just whiffs completely.
Okay.
Yeah. Good try though. Nope. Who's up?
Next in the order is Astrid.
If I try to like wake Luna, would that be my action?
No, I said it's your bonus action.
Okay. I still want to be able to attack. I know. I want to be able to attack fully, but I need my bonus action to do a second
Right.
attack. But I want Luna to be awake. Then she could
She's thinking as this giant Varrock is just lumbering down at Theodore.
I know. I'll just So my bonus action, I will try to will Luna awake again.
Okay. I
don't-
would like you to roll a wisdom save.
That's a
There you go.
22.
Now she rolls Constitution with advantage.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Luna!
Luna, you did so. I dropped one.
That's okay then.
That's okay.
That
you
one's,
got
that's
it.
a 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luna. Huh? Oh.
Yes,
it starts
yes,
dashing
yes.
towards
I want
you.
her to start running towards Malvorn.
Mm.
Well, Malvorn and Demron are together.
Yeah, I want them both.
Roll her a perception just so she can grab the scent.
Yeah. Ooh, she gets advantage with those. She
Yep.
gets advantage with those because she smells very well.
Because she smells.
Because she's a
She's
smelly,
so
smelly dog.
stinky. So that's what was that? Perception?
12 is high, I think.
Yeah, and then 15.
Yeah, easily. So she's just darting after him.
Yeah, so I want her to start running towards them, and then I'm going to ask you a question on my next turn
Sure.
if I can do something through her.
Great.
But for my action, I look over. So after I will her awake, I'm like, great, baller. I look over and I see Theodore, who's a smaller man, being attacked by Rocket. It kind of reminds me of the Yeti and my dad.
Right.
And I just and so I try to think what did I do? And so then I go and I'm going to try to climb myself up his body with my swords while I'm attacking him. I can only do one attack technically though, because I use my bonus action.
Sure. Roll to hit.
That is a really high. That's a 22.
That's going to hit.
Cool. That's 6 points of damage.
So you just walk over, plunge it into
Plunge
his
it into
thigh.
his- yeah.
Yeah. Done. He's like, raw.
Well,
He's like,
I'm
raw.
pretty tall, so it'd probably be his lower back. I want to kind of hit for his back and try to.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you as you roll a perception, see if you notice this.
That's a
Yeah.
23.
So you plunge your blade in, and there was some shimmer
It is a magic weapon too.
across his skin. Oh yeah, there was some kind of shimmer across his skin that seems to break as you plunge your sword in, and almost like there was a protective layer of wetness that is now gone.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's an odd phrase, but yeah.
Cool. And then that's.
First time I've heard that.
And then can I if I look around, do I see any of the other teammates?
Yeah. So
Kinsey knows who's behind him. But
So you plunge this in, you look back, and Zali is coming right around the corner, swords out right towards you.
She'll be coming round.
she's
the corner
stealing my
with her sword.
brand with my 2 swords. Cool. Then I clock that Zali's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then that's my turn.
All right, excellent.
And next in the order is Malvorn.
Okay, Malvorn has shown the pad to her, and she's punched a couple buttons. Malvorn has nodded, and they're now...
Hey, can you enter your email real quick? To my newsletter?
Did you sign up now and save 20%?
Yeah, listen, really, could you follow my newsletter? It's really important.
This is my blog. It's really keep Temple of Odeo weird.
So she punches a couple more buttons, and he nods. They nod, and she nods back, and then they continue to run
What are they
behind
up to?
Zali.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
No one's at the Rock anymore?
No one's at the Rock anymore. Well, except for Luna,
Luna's
who just took off.
if she uses her full movement, she can go 80 feet, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she could go 80
Luna
feet
needs to be
when
a
she-
monk.
Yeah, right. So she can go 80 feet with her dash. So
Yeah.
she's
taking off.
she's leaving
She'll
the
catch
rock.
them just about the time they get here.
Yeah, she's leaving the rock.
Next in the order is Barb, and I'm gonna start kind of heading towards the rock. How far away am I from it?
So if you're in the middle now.
Yeah, I'm like middle, more leaning towards their side.
Yeah. If you're at full sprint, you'll be there in 2 rounds.
Full sprint of what? Movement and dash?
Yes. No, I'd say just full movement because you're at the middle point. You're basically just parallel to it.
Yeah.
So 2 rounds of full movement.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna full movement and also dash action, to get like not all there. I'm not gonna do the full 100 feet.
Sure.
I'll do something like 80 or a 90, and just get around that area. I want to be like directly behind to where they have come from.
Okay, sure.
And then I will just kind of position myself to where if they just like looked back, they would see me.
Okay, so kind of like this then.
Yeah.
That kind of arc.
What are you doing for the listeners at home?
Sorry for listeners at home. I've made a motion going eastwards and then curving south.
Yep.
Yes.
And we have such a perfect geographical map that totally makes sense so far. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna just start dashing as fast as I can over in that area. I still have the flag in my hands, and again, assuming that Janice has had visibility on me and the rock, I'm assuming that he can be seeing all of this, and I'm going to like prep myself in just like a position. I don't feel comfortable enough to like act like I'm victorious or anything. I don't
Sure.
feel comfortable with this whole stupid class that we're taking. Everything still sucks, listeners. Don't forget this. And so it's kind of like a dejected anger that I just like hold the flag up in my head, in my hands, and then like look at Janice again, and just wait.
All right. Perfect.
And
Fair enough.
That is the end of my turn.
So but you got it there, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like a sighing Hot Topic employee, but like, I don't like it.
Right. Fair enough. You're close though. You're real close.
Barb is this close to working at Hot Topic, but they were kidnapped, so whatever.
All right. Excellent. Who's up?
You guys missed all of that hilarious banter
Because we just realized we could maybe do more damage.
Yeah.
So we're trying to
We're
do
bridged, so.
That. Yeah, we're bridged.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Yep.
trying to figure that out. Sorry.
Fine.
We were looking at our Godsfall world book to to figure
Currently
out-
available for free.
Currently available on
Yeah,
the
get yours
on
now.
Godsfall.com.
on Backer Kit. But yeah, we were trying to figure out if it would work. Yeah.
All right.
Really, all I got out of that was Barb as the dude with like the radio just standing.
If only Barb was a dude.
Yeah.
eating
Yeah,
bugs.
right.
Dude is just non-binary to me. That phrase I use it for everybody.
The next combatant acting on their turn is Zali.
Okay.
Oh.
Zali sees what's going on, and
Where?
yeah, Zali wants to dance, so she closes the distance to you, and
Hello.
let's go. She's got to try and swipe at you with one of the swords, and she got a little smirk on her face because she knows
Why?
she can't really hurt you, right?
Yeah, she can. She has swords.
Well, I mean,
But
she
you can't die
She,
here.
yeah, you can't die. Like it can sting, but like she wants to play.
Ain't that love?
Yeah.
Now we know a little too much about Zali.
Combat turns around.
Is an 18 gonna hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, she cuts at your back, and you take 5 points of damage as she slices along your back.
Cool. That's
And it does hurt.
That's a third of my health.
It definitely does
We
hurt.
are level 2.
Yep. But that's all she can do because she had to close the distance, then hit you. So that's it.
Cool.
That is her turn.
Next in the order is Janice.
Malvorn is still not within range for me.
Malvorn is going to be within range, but yeah, they stopped. Yeah.
Okay.
You can hold your action until his next turn, and then he will be in range. Assuming he keeps coming this way.
Yeah. I could hold my action, or I could do a spell and just wait until the next turn to connect with him.
Whatever you want.
I'm gonna help out my friends who are in the thick of things down there, and I'm going to cast Bane on. So they're all just like right down,
Basically. Yeah.
beneath whatever the structure is.
They're starting to cluster.
So up to 3 creatures of my choice have to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
So I guess just Zali and Vrock.
Okay, so Zali rolls a 21. Sorry. And Varrock
Rolling so-
rolls a 5 plus 0. So 5.
All right.
What do you mean he's not charismatic?
So the next time, so before this spell ends, which is 1 minute, you have to subtract a d4 from a attack roll or saving throw. Yeah.
Like the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever
gotcha.
you
No,
want.
all of them until the spells.
Until the spell ends.
ends.
Oh,
So it's-
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
And
one.
It's
and
such a
1
good
minute.
spell.
Sick.
Okay, great.
I
Yeah.
love that spell.
Is that the end of your turn?
And I can see that Barb is in position, so I'm preparing myself to connect with Malvorn. The
Oh
next
gosh, if
Nice.
this works, it'll be so stupid and great.
I know. It's an amazing plan, I have to admit.
Next in the order is Varrock.
Okay, so Varrock saw Theodore, hit this diamond blade along both of his thighs as he's just standing above him, which would have been a incapacitating hit otherwise. Smiles at him, takes both hands, and just goes to come down on the back of his neck. Ooh, well, 16
I shouldn't look
plus-
at-
Yeah, plus what?
Yeah,
He's
16
gonna be
plus
strong.
8.
Oh,
Wait, what's your
19
Yeah.
with the shield.
wait? Oh no, still that.
Oh,
No,
minus
24.
but
24,
still-
but
still
no,
maybe.
it can
I
only
don't
be, it
think-
can only go down to a 20.
20.
Yeah, I mean, it's only it's minus
Yeah.
3. Still hits him.
8?
Damn.
Right now he has 8 because his strength is boosted. Yep.
Whoopsie.
So you take
Great,
Yakety yak.
yakety yak, baby.
Something like yakety yak.
so you take 8 points of damage as he comes down on your back. Wham.
Weird.
Wham.
They're also level 2, right?
He hasn't
They're
done
level
flurry
5.
of blows yet either.
I know.
And yeah, they are
we're
level
all-
2 as well.
That makes me
Except
feel
for
a
Malvorn.
little bit better. Of course,
Who's
because
level
Malvorn's
3.
a prick.
Cheater.
He cheats at everything, guys. Everything.
Then you're not really victorious if you're cheating.
Victorious.
Yeah, you are.
So he's not the
You
demigod
won.
of victory.
He's
He
not the
cheated.
demigod of fairness. He's not the demigod
Or
of
honesty,
rules
or-
That
honesty.
chess game should have
or-
just been him picking up his piece
Thing
and
and
knocking the
knocking
king
it
over.
over.
Yeah.
I win.
I would. Perfectly
God,
happy
he is
with that.
literally a straight white man. It's so awful. It's like I win no matter what. I'm the demigod of victory. Fuck everyone else.
He should be the demigod of privilege.
That's what he
I
is,
should have made him the
basically.
demigod
That
of
is
privilege.
That's basically
It
what-
is.
yeah.
That's basically
Hot
what
takes.
he is.
Welcome to this political podcast.
So-
Next in the order. That's
But I
it?
forgot
That's
he's
it?
kind of gay.
That's it.
I
He
forgot.
could have attacked twice, but he's arrogant and didn't.
Okay. We also can't have Theodore die.
Well, he won't die.
He
No one will
could.
die.
He
Yeah,
could
that's
have,
fine.
but he didn't.
He didn't,
That's
yeah.
He's
interesting.
arrogant.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Next in the order is Demron.
Okay. Demron. So they get a little. Demron gets just until she can see.
What can she
What's
even
going
do?
on?
Go home.
She can build a clock.
Yeah.
Trap you in a clock.
So just until she can
We
see.
say that, and then she brings the whole building down on
Yeah.
us.
Right. Is anyone hiding?
Not anymore, no.
No, I guess I'm not anymore. No.
Okay.
But I mean,
So-
she doesn't know where I am.
No, she should know where you are, so she can't see you.
No.
She can see you too, and she can see you. I'm assuming.
I mean, if she's looking up on the building, I'm on
Yeah.
top of the building.
Yeah,
But
she-
otherwise, if she's just focusing, well, no, she's coming in. I don't know.
I think you're not.
I'm not going to give him anything.
You're not. You're not being unobvious, is what I would say. You're being rather obvious.
You were also dancing
You were
Yeah, I was
voguing.
eloquently.
I was
up on
voguing
that
on
roof.
the top of this building.
All right. So she comes across, and she is looking at the field of battle. Basically, just puts out her hands. Her eyes roll over, purple and pink, and things begin to shift. So between where you are and between where they are, a wall now goes up, separating you from them. And that's all she can do that round is raise that one wall, but that's
can
what
do
she
in her
does.
life.
Okay.
Why you hate her so much?
We hate
She
her.
was so
She-
nice.
She was nice, and then she fucked
Yeah,
up my
poisoned
wolf.
Luna.
Poisoned a wolf.
She didn't poison her. She gave her sleepy juice, and you guys were mean to
Sleepy
her.
juice.
Like as soon as she
When
did
were we mean to her?
when she did the clock thing, right away Barb was like,
Okay,
"Yes."
so that's not
Maybe
we.
that's
That's
a
not
clock.
we.
That's
That's Barb, who is a very different
Guilty
character
by
than all of us.
association.
Barb also kills Rap. Like Barb is like,
Wow. Well, how fast Barb got tossed under that bus.
Barb was mean to Dimron doesn't mean we gotta be in the thing too.
Barb is not us. She can't sit here.
So this wall is like a stone wall? Like
This combat
Yeah,
is so
just-
she
ridiculous.
just erected like a stone wall?
Just like
even know
how
what to
they
do.
came out of the ground, she's interacting with the actual structure of this temple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super cool.
That's
Next in the
crazy.
order is Theodore.
Right. I am gonna try to like stagger back up and kind of straighten out again and just go in for another attack.
Nice. Fearless Theodore.
That's a 19.
That's gonna hit.
Natural. So, okay.
Damn. Theodore's fought trolls. Had his arm bitten
Sure.
off. This is nothing to him.
Yeah.
8 points of magical damage.
Damn.
Magical diamond damage,
Magical
baby.
damage.
He has to be down now.
Not. But he's hurt, and there was a loud grunt that escaped him as you struck him. So it hurt.
Varrock, you're not gonna win, buddy. I'm sorry, but we've got this in the bag. You could step.
You're 13.
This is the weirdest like shit talk I've ever heard.
You. This is appropriate, right? This is the neck crane. I'm used to this.
That's about right.
For those listening at home, Joey has picked up the microphone and leaned back with it, looking up at the ceiling.
Gonna rock star now.
That's about right.
Varrock, stand down. Drop your weapons. You're gonna get hurt.
Okay.
I will stop when you have made me. And he definitely is going to strike again.
Okay.
Oh.
Is it his turn?
No.
No.
I'm just acting
Oh,
in
I
the
was
moment, Mackenzie.
I was like, oh,
We were
wrong.
having a conversation.
How dare you act out of turn?
I'm a rules lawyer.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
No bonus action or anything?
I don't have any bonus actions, man.
Level up.
I know.
yeah, literally, I wish.
Tell me, just wait.
Next in the order is Astrid.
If Luna if she runs like 40,
Luna's
can she
here.
see Malvorn?
Hell yeah.
So she can see Malvorn. I want her to be behind Malvorn. I don't want him to necessarily. I don't want her to be like, hello. I
No,
want her to
she'd be like coming around a corner and then appear behind, like maybe 50 feet behind Malvorn as it becomes exposed.
So Zali attacks me, and I turn to her and I say, "One moment, darling." And I focus into Luna. Can I cast my shooting star through Luna at Malvorn?
If you do, I think you could, but you'd invoke an attack of opportunity from Zali
Okay.
and have to roll concentration.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So, doing calculus in my
This
head.
is really cool.
Okay.
I want Luna to just like, and then her mouth open and the star just goes shooting out.
Zali did not hit you. So Zali rolled a. God, you're lucky too. But Zali misses. You kind of like fall into this state.
Hold on, darling.
And she's like, no.
Right.
And I
Yeah,
duck.
exactly. No, fuck that. But you kind of like, when you fall into the state, you kind of like gain a little bit of Luna's abilities. Your hearing is sharper, your sight is sharper. You hear the blade as it comes out of its sheath, and you just duck just perfectly as she misses along top. You're inside Luna in this moment. You're in her mind and through her eyes. What are you doing?
And that's the worst noise of all time.
That's the most
Yeah,
awful noise.
I want like her like mouth to like open and her teeth begin to sort of glow, and I want it to like almost open like abnormally, and I just want like this like kind of swirling energy to happen in her throat and then just burst out, and it's the shooting star.
So Malvorn turns around and just notices the wolf coming around the corner. You can, if you,
Luna winks.
right, and there's like a what the, and then blast him.
Yeah, it has to be my divinity thing, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Fuck, it's so bad.
it's +3. Come on.
And I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration. to
There you go. There you
so,
go.
Yeah, so that's 11, 14.
That's gonna hit.
Oh my god! And do I do an extra dive damage because it's my divinity? And
Yes, you do.
With-
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Do I have enough d6s?
Did you guys know that Luna was a mech? It just opened up like a robot.
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, that's 18 points of damage.
Damn.
It's radiant. radiant damage, and the next attack on him has advantage.
Yeah.
What the nut
Malvorn
was
gets
that?
blasted, just taken off his feet, sent about 5 feet back, knocked into the mud, and is gasping for breath, but not quite out cold.
And when I come back and I see Zali just missing me, I say, "Where's your leader now?"
Sally just furrows her brow and for the first time looks pissed.
I wink at her. I smile. And is that was my action?
Yeah, I mean, I would say...
Do I have a bonus action?
Yeah, sure.
With my wink, I'm going to cast Celestial Mark.
You can't cast 2 spells in the same.
Oh, I can't? That's a
you
spell,
can't do a
technically?
spell and invoke a thing
Yeah,
in
okay,
the same.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm just going to wink.
There you go. Fair enough.
No mark.
A slyer wink, a longer
A
wink.
longer wink.
Right.
And then I'm gonna just prepare for whatever she's gonna do.
Right. Fair enough.
Um,
That was awesome.
I was like, if I can get behind him, that's why I wanted Luna awake.
Yep. That worked perfect.
Next in the order is Malvorn.
All right, Malvorn
Thank you for the
Malvorn.
inspiration.
gets up off of his ass, just throws his arm out, and the pad kind of vanishes, right? And then he just stares towards where you all are, pulls out his rapier, and just starts running towards there.
Does he look beat up? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He
I
looks
was like, I
blasted, and
expected
he's
some-
got
I know, like knowing what
blood
your
and-
HP is, there's
yeah.
no way he's
I'll say
much
if-
more.
Yeah.
Much more than
He's level
18.
3,
He's
yeah.
level 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, he took quite
He
a
has an
shot,
extra
and
D8.
he's in good shape. But, yeah, he looks pretty banged up.
Cool. Cool,
does he move in range of Janice?
Yes, he would, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did not hold my action.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, because
right.
you cast Bane.
Right.
Yeah.
But he will be
Yep.
on your next turn.
Yes, next turn.
Nice.
So next in the order is Barb, and they are going to. Things are happening fast enough. I'm getting bored and annoyed, and so I'm gonna hold my position of the flag and just start like looking around. Is anyone within 20 or 60 feet of me?
No,
We're
no,
all really
no.
far away.
Yeah.
You roll
We're all
300 feet away.
we're all
Yeah.
like 200 feet away from you.
Right.
Maybe
Base-
Archon Dima?
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I look around? Are there any teachers or structures
Oh, sure.
outside
Yeah.
above?
Archon Deem was on the top of the tallest rock. So where the waterfall came out of, he's standing
I
there
thought
right
that
now.
Barb is where the waterfall came out of, the rock in the middle.
Oh, so I'm
Yeah.
next to them?
Well, no, he's on top of the
top.
rock.
Okay,
so
but
he's like,
I'm
so you look up and then you'd see him.
And
You
so
know, yeah.
and so I'm next to Dima, right?
Did you climb the rock?
I didn't climb, but I went like in front of it, you know.
Yeah, I guess I mean, he's like, you're like here, and he's like 150 feet up, and then there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right next to him.
And Dima,
Right.
Which one is Dima again?
Dima is the
Condensation.
the demigod of condensation.
No.
Yeah.
He's our combat instructor. He's our teacher.
Yeah.
Right.
Teacher. Threw in a room and said fight.
Moderately adult person who's yelling at us all the time.
I'm going to. I want to climb the rock.
Sure.
And sit next to Dima.
Just roll me an athletics roll, and you can do this fairly
We
easily.
are really baking.
Yeah.
On
the
your
rock's
roll,
wet,
Janice.
so it's a little slippery.
No
Can you give
pressure.
yourself inspiration?
Right.
This where you need slugs.
Right?
It's 11.
Yeah. So yeah, you climb up that rock with little trouble.
I look at him and I'm like, hey, and I just kind of like sit right next to them and go like, shh, and then just sit with the flag raised,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Normally you would climb at half speed, but as you start to climb and the rocks are slippery, your like bone just grips. Just like a little bit of bone cracks out and grips with your hands and feet, and you can scale that at full speed. So you just shoot
Spider
right up the
Sona.
rock. You're like a little spider soda. Yeah, exactly. Your bone sona. So you get to the top and you're like, hi, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, well, not that attitude. I'm like,
Right.
hey, just be chill about this.
It looks down at you. He's like, it is not my act to interfere, but should you not be fighting alongside your friends?
Just be chill about this, okay?
He shrugs and he's like, all right. And he goes back to observing.
I wish my
Um,
teachers in high school were this chill. Are you kidding me?
And yeah, I'll just plop my butt right next to Dima, and again make myself visible, and keep the flag raised.
You notice that Archon Dima's got his own tablet, and he kind of looks down at you, and he punches some buttons, and he does something, and then he looks back.
Does it
at
look
you.
like Malvorn's?
No, Malvorn's is like glowing energy.
Okay.
Malvorn's
okay.
is pure glowing energy.
Can I
His
see?
is just
Can I see what's on the tablet?
perception.
He's grading us.
20.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you can get a glance of it, and everyone's name is on it, and there's like boxes next to everyone's name, and he's filling in boxes as next to their name.
With
Points.
Like
With
he'll touch a
notes
box
or check
So
marks.
it's like an empty box, and he'll touch it, and he'll fill with a color, and that's it. And there's like 10 of them next to each person.
Can I see what is in my box?
Yeah. He basically there's 3 boxes filled next to your name. So 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's your score. Your
Okay.
grade.
Well, whatever.
I think there's 10 separate things maybe, and the color represents how good the person is at it.
Maybe.
Can I reach over and touch one of the boxes?
You can try. I mean, you can stealth.
He's a super fighty.
No, it's not. No, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it or
Right.
anything. I'm just like, because again, like, there's not much for me to do at the moment,
I
and
see what you're
I'm
saying.
chill with this plan. So I look at him and I go,
You're gonna
Yes.
have to. Yeah, I mean, like if you just if you do it casually, he would just take your hand. It would be like, "Pardon me, Bob," and then he would go back to it. You
Okay,
try to do
then-
it stealthily.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Stealthily put your hand on someone else's head. You don't see
You
me.
just kind of come
Hey,
up
Astrid,
like this.
can you see this?
Yeah.
And then he types for a second, just looks at you oddly, and then he just goes back to typing again.
all
He
right.
doesn't know what to make of you.
Well, with that, trap card face down in my turn. I make that joke too many times, but it's just.
I love it every
it's
time.
too clutch to pass up.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's yakety yak material.
It's yakety yak material. Everyone put the face down card emoji in the Twitch chat. While we're doing that.
Now we gotta make one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next in the order is Zali.
Okay, so Zali is still going toe to toe.
I need
with
better
Astrid.
armor, you guys.
What's your AC?
15.
That's not bad.
I need to be better. Especially if I'm trying to be a frontliner.
So the great sword. So she kind of slaps her 2 swords together, and they just merge into a great sword. And now it's just her with this giant sword. We haven't lost yet. And she takes a swing at you.
Oh, fuck! I saw that.
Oh,
I'm down. I don't
that
think no
would
matter. I think no matter
be
what she rolls, I'm gonna be
no,
down.
It could be ones.
a natural
It
20.
could be ones.
Yeah, it could be ones.
Could be
Oh,
one.
just
What
as
happens
she
to our
formed a
bridge?
great sword.
If you
5 plus 3 is 8.
Okay, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not dead yet.
Where are you at?
5.
Okay.
So you see her, you kind of like are able to leap backward. In the time it took her to form the sword, you were able to move back and kind of deflect some of it, but she still came at you really hard.
Yeah.
And it hurt.
Yeah,
But you're still up.
I am.
Oh, that's
A
all
little bit of
Zelda's
blood
turn.
coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, right.
Great. Feeling great. I look great. 20,000 HP, baby. I feel awesome.
Next in the order is Janice.
All right. So I am going to.
Come on, Janice.
I'm not going to do a mind link with him.
Okay.
I'm going to cast message.
Okay. Okay.
So there's no like he's going to hear me no
Yep.
matter what. I'm not trying to link minds with him.
He'll listen.
And so I'm going to cast message and say, Malvorn, babe, you seem so prepared in this battle.
The prepared win, my friend.
Well, are you sure you know all of the rules to this game?
He pauses and he brings up a little, like, something in his tablet. Why, yes, I am.
I think you might have missed something, babe. Look behind you.
And he pauses and
This
he
is
looks.
hot, Janice.
Roll
Ooh,
persuasion.
Sexy.
oh come on,
No,
girl.
roll deception.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I just picture it.
Yeah, totally.
I'm sitting next to the teacher.
Totally.
24.
And he rolled a 7. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a thought inception.
Yep, that's a perfect time. Okay.
And so
Yes.
as he looks behind, I'm gonna appear like right next to him, like you know, like an image of me, like whispering in his ear, and I say, I think you might have missed something. We got the flag. So
This is the best thing to ever happen.
Tell me when he looks at me.
His brow furrows, and he looks up at Barb.
And I see him look at me, and I just go, I got the stupid fucking flag. We won.
He's like,
I say your team has to stand down now. Those are the rules, right?
not if we get that flag. Varrock, Zali, get the monk. And he just
You're a
throw-
billion feet away and 100
and
feet in the air.
he throws his sword to
And
the
they have
side.
to climb it at half speed.
That's right. That's climbing at half speed. He throws his sword to the side. It stops in midair and begins to hover next to him, and he's making a beeline for you.
All right.
For Janice?
Yes.
And we're
Okay.
blocked off from you.
You guys
'cause
are
there's
gonna
a big wall.
bone in
Yeah.
this little castle. Yeah, there's a big wall blocking, right? No.
He's
I don't
also
know.
Yeah,
really
there
low
is.
health.
Yeah.
Just
I
Slap
can't
him.
believe that worked.
Yeah, he's very low health, Janice. You can probably take him. And the next attack on Malvorn has advantage.
Yep.
So you should be okay.
Oh my god.
Sick. Is it the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was
Yes,
so
the
good.
end of your perfect
Me
turn.
and Joey
yes.
were just like the whole time.
the whole
Because we're just the melee boys. We just smack stuff. We can't do fun
we're the
things.
distraction.
It worked.
Can I do a free action right now?
Yeah, sure. Why
Can I
not?
turn to Dima and be like, we won.
And he's like, you haven't.
According to them, they lost.
Well, according to you, you have distracted them. But according to my rules, you haven't. Still have to take them down. But well done. And then you see him go, beak, beak.
next to Janice.
Yes, so good.
Now here, so I implanted that idea in Malvorn's head,
And-
but that doesn't mean that the others
No.
have to listen to him.
But they are listening to him.
It's
always-
Malvorn.
So if Malvorn says go, Malvorn's been doing a bunch of shit.
They
When
haven't
he's-
had a chance to move yet. It's not their turn.
Malvorn never explains himself. He just says act. He's been doing a bunch of things that didn't make sense to them initially, but they listen. That's his biggest weakness. So they'll just listen to the next order and not question it.
By the way, I am occupying the same square as Dima.
Okay, fair enough.
So if anyone does any range stuff,
Right.
they're attacking the teacher as well.
Right, that's fair. No. No.
He has unlimited counterspell.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just standing there, and you're like tucked between his legs, sitting at the edge of the thing.
Waving the flag from behind.
Next in the order is Varrock.
Hey, Varrock instantly breaks off combat with you and sprints in the other direction.
No, I'm gonna-
He spends a key point to disengage.
Damn it.
Yep,
about to
good
say.
try though.
We still have Zali.
Okay, well
I can do
they are
Zali.
out of key points then.
Yes, that is his last one.
Come on.
Yeah, got him.
Rules.
Yakety yak. Yakety yak.
Okay, next in the order is Demron.
Demrin had started to do something. Well, no, raise the wall.
Yeah.
And now is
Fucking MAGA supporter.
trying to figure out like what to do,
Damn.
and is
We
looking
could save a lot of money if we just had Demrend.
is looking towards you on top of the thing, and just like kind of looks to the side, looks, and then she gets an idea, and she kneels down and puts both hands onto the ground and closes her eyes.
I saw
It's
that.
not
I
good.
saw that.
Oh, that's really
You
bad.
make those bad too.
Oh, okay. So
For the listeners at
she-
home and on film, that was a natural one.
Yeah, she started. So she's trying to make the waterfall happen again, but there's a loud rumble inside it, and all of a sudden there's cracks that begin to form along the side of it, and little bursts of water start shooting out, and the whole thing begins to lose structure.
Woof.
Yeah, yeah. Archon Dima is looking concerned, and then turns to you, and like knows you won't die because you're in here, but at the same point, like kind of gives you like an eyebrow, like okay, good luck, and then begins to like lower himself to the ground.
want to be lowered by him as well.
Okay, well, he's created a little platform of ice basically beneath him.
I'll
And
just
is
jump on that.
sure. Roll athletics. Yeah, why not?
Okay. 22.
Okay, easily.
I only do good rolls.
Wow.
Guys.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
up with me?
Yeah,
So
wow, you're doing
goodness.
really good tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, you jump off before the entire thing begins to crumble and shatter, and a huge wall of water crashes down next to it, and you see Demrin, like, as it breaks apart, just kind of turns her head to the side. Her neck gets stiff. Blood comes down from her nose and from her ears, and then she just collapses,
Oh, she died.
out or dead, one of the two.
No.
She's
She
out.
can't really die.
Hey, Dima,
They
was
tell
that
us
chill?
that.
And Dima looks over and he was like, no. And he lands you, and then he goes to move towards her.
Well,
We win.
Wow.
No.
we win.
No. Oh,
Steps
wait. When
over
am
her
I coming
body.
up? When am I coming up? I gotta.
Next
Yeah.
in
Yep.
the order is Theodore, and then
Do-
you're on deck.
Do we see Demrin
Yeah.
go down?
I don't think you guys would have seen her where you are.
I thought she was building the wall right next to us.
No, she was on the other side of the wall with Malvorn,
Yeah.
so we don't even see that.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
wouldn't
that they were.
No,
she
'cause they
separated
cut
you
off-
from a wall.
Separated.
To,
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
might have seen her, and that's it.
Yeah, we're together with
Would
Rock.
Luna have seen that?
Oh, yeah, Luna would have seen it.
Luna's conflicted.
Yeah, so
Luna's
I
like, "Huh?"
don't see that.
And I feel
Um,
Luna's feeling, so I might feel that
Sure.
something's wrong on that side of the wall.
Yes,
I might
absolutely
have
would feel
felt-
that. Yeah, totally.
is seeing Varrock sprinting down, I'm gonna go and grapple him to the ground. I'm gonna
All right.
charge tackle.
Well, can you catch him?
If he he'd dash.
He
even
did.
running at full speed.
Yeah, what he did movement dash and then bonus action dash
always
He
gonna be
did
behind
move.
him.
No,
Never
he
gonna
disengaged.
he
catch
just
him.
engaged.
with
But he
step of the wind.
But he ran at full speed,
Yeah.
which I don't think you can ever catch him then, with your little tiny legs.
Aram, be sensitive.
I am being sensitive. He's got a little tiny
He's
legs, though.
14.
14.
He'll grow into his legs.
We did a big 14
Monday.
emoji on
Oh,
Twitch.
no, I can. I'm doing it.
What are you gonna do?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am gonna tap into my military training and cast Expeditious Retreat
Wow.
as a bonus action.
Nice.
And I'm
Wow.
gonna make it right up, leg to leg with
Wow.
him, and just ram right into him.
All right, I'd like you to roll to hit. I like this.
$21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
21.
So now
So
roll damage.
yeah, so
or
yeah,
something?
right.
I don't
So
know.
No, wait, no.
You're tackling.
I want him on the
Oh,
ground.
okay.
I'm not going for damage. He
All right.
said until we take him down, I am taking him
then you
down.
need to roll. Then you need to grapple him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
So
was.
what
yeah,
was,
but it's
what was your
basically-
roll?
it was like a football. Like
All right.
It was a
terrible
21.
side-
21.
I'm like totally far away from
He
him
will
right
use
now.
strength.
I'm excited.
I'd assume so.
And he rolled a 4. So yeah. So you catch him like in the.
Spider monkeys
Yeah.
on top of the.
I would say you catch him in the back of the knee.
Yes.
Drop him, roll on your back until you're on top of his back, and now you're just trying to wrestle him to the ground, to trying to pin him to the ground. This little teeny angry ball just wrestling this giant
like,
man.
I'm like holding him right and just
Yeah.
like, you know, like a jujitsu like pose, but I have my diamond arm and it's just in the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm not moving.
Right.
And we're here.
That's amazing.
Stop, Varrock. We've won this.
He's like a stable.
You are down
are you
and
Luna?
on the ground.
I am much like the wolf. Awesome. Awesome.
Astrid, you're up.
Yeah, no. So I mean, I don't know. I know something's going wrong over there, but I don't know what's going on. So, so I would realistically keep fighting Zali. So yeah, I say, we don't have to do this, but I know we are. So then I use both attacks, my action and my bonus action to attack her. That's gonna be a 17 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
okay. That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. In this form, the 17 hits as well. Go ahead.
Didn't she drop her armor? or something?
No, she has a breastplate instead of full plate.
I don't know why
So-
I thought she dropped that.
Yeah, no, it's
That
just,
was in the
it's just-
fantasy.
Yeah.
When she saw Astrid, her clothes.
Her life
Yeah.
was like, whoa.
Sorry, roll for both.
So both of them, that would be, wow, 17 points of damage.
Damn.
A
So I
dead
just take
person.
both of my swords and just slice them up.
Zali is barely on her feet.
And then
Arm
Luna,
down, blood dripping down it. Bruised, scarred, huffing.
yeah, and Astrid, also bleeding and leans down and is like, do we just want to fake it?
We don't really get hurt in here, so isn't all faking it?
I get fine. We'll keep fighting. I was trying to stop, and then cut to Luna, and I think that I think that she's conflicted upon seeing that, but she still cares a lot, and so she's gonna run up to Demrin and try to nuzzle and see what's wrong.
Yeah. Out cold. Eyes
Can
open.
Luna hear breathe? Like if Luna can is she breathe? Is Demrin breathing? Can Luna lick her face and try to wake her up? or-
Have Luna roll.
Medicine.
Yeah, have Luna roll medicine. Yeah.
Luna is a doctor.
If you roll a nat 20 on this,
Dr. Luna.
Dr.
come
Wolf,
gosh.
MD.
What is okay, she's not, she is kind of wise. 11,
Yeah, I mean, there's something wrong. Her breathing's wrong.
but she's still breathing.
She's breathing, but she's like convulsing.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luna, kind of like a seizure.
Yes.
Would Luna know to maybe like put her head underneath Demrin's
Luna
head to
is-
try to support her neck?
She is out of just instinct, but doesn't know why. But yeah, is like
I want her
trying
to just try to
best.
help, especially if Dima's coming. I want Luna to try to like help either lift her up, lick her face, try to do something to help
That's
keep her
exactly
okay
what Luna would do.
until Dima can get to
Yeah, focus her attention maybe. Yeah.
Even though she put her to sleep, I feel like Luna's a forgiving person, more so
Luna-
than her owner.
Luna's right? Luna's a lot more forgiving than you are.
Luna's so much nicer
Yeah.
than Astrid.
Yeah.
She's all the good parts of me.
Aw.
Just split off into a dog.
Right. Into a giant angry wolf.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love her. I love my baby.
Next in the order is Malvorn. Quick question.
Yes.
Did Dima join this initiative? Like, what's going on?
No, Dima's just gonna do something next round just to make sure he's okay. But sure, we can. Hang on. Dima gets a 17.
Oh, God, I don't have numbers associated with these people.
Sorry.
You want to put them after Malvorn?
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, so
Perfect.
Malvorn rounds the corner and sees you.
Well, Malvorn's not even gonna help.
No,
Oh,
why
come
would he
on,
help
why?
Demrin?
No.
Oh, shocking. Wow, what?
No, there's
wild.
there's a fallen comrade, and one of theirs is occupied. Fantastic. So he directs his sword, and it comes flying up at you.
Directs his sword.
Like it just like
He
floats and goes.
let his rapier go, and now it was flying along beside him, and now it rockets towards Janice.
Alrighty.
All right, let's
Nuts.
see if it hits you.
When you attack him, you have advantage. That's a good thing.
Yep. Does a 22 hit you? I'm assuming it does.
I
yeah.
saw that. I was like,
Yep.
oh no.
Wow.
All right, so this rapier flies up and cuts along your left arm, inflicting 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I have 5 HP. That would almost kill me.
All right. Is that the turn?
That is the sword's turn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the sword acts on its own. He begins to
Such cheating.
move around to where you two are, to where Zali and why can't Astrid?
Why?
Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Don't question God. What's wrong with you?
Malvorn is not my god. I bow to no man.
Because he's a paladin and he's going to heal Zali.
He's a paladin.
He's a
Fuck him.
paladin.
Truly,
Oh,
fuck him.
He believes in his father. He believes
Sure.
a whole lot in his father. All right, so that's his action.
He heals Zali. I see that happen.
No, he hasn't gotten there yet, but
Oh,
he will.
okay, good, but you won't.
Take her out now, Astrid.
Zali, hold off, baby. Mwah. stab, Malvorn.
Let's get him together.
Oh god. I'm gonna-
Technically, next is Dima if you want to do anything with that.
Yeah, so Archon Dima lands next to, not Ballora, next to Demrin, and kind of like picks her up in his arms, looks around, and then turns and creates another disc for her and sends her north, right? Just this whole platform starts going north. And you can see him on his little pad, typing some buttons and making some things happen. And so as this kind of ice pad goes that way, a silver pad meets it, and then it just breaks away until it's just silver, and that disc starts going north, and he types a few more things, seems to enter or whatever, and then begins to focus on you all again.
Can Luna, when he takes, can Luna kind of look up at him and start kind of whimpering, like and looking for an answer or something?
He's got a weakness for this wolf too. He'll stop and it's okay, girl. As I said, everyone will be just fine. And then he was like, good job. Kind of quietly where no one else could hear it.
Everyone loves Luna. Everybody loves Luna. That's our sitcom. It's like everybody loves Raymond, but everyone loves this wolf. And now Luna's like, where the fuck is
Next
Malvorn?
is Bob. What's my sitch? So I
literally was
joined.
like, who's Bob?
Bob. I joined Dima on the way down from that bad rock.
Right.
So where am I in relation to everyone else?
About 150 feet away from the nearest person.
How did he get to Dameron so quickly if they were 150 feet away?
He's got a way to glide with his
Okay.
ice powers. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Could I have,
sure.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have jumped on him and took that free transit ride.
It's kind of weird. It's like
Free
he'll just.
transit.
Have you ever seen Iceman?
Yeah.
Where he just freezes the ground in front of him, so it just works for him. If you
But
were
is it still frozen in front of me?
you would
Can
just
Barb
slip.
slip
You
and
wouldn't
slide on
it
it?
wouldn't be like a thing. To
I
Do
would
a slip
slip
it. Tell me
unless
time. Tell me time. Slip
Oh
and
my
slide.
gosh.
Tell me time.
like
Hey,
a
Rob.
penguin. Like a penguin.
Barb.
Okay.
Tell
I'm
me
gonna
time.
say
Slide.
because why not?
Well,
Because why not?
We gotta stay.
What
I
if you
wouldn't wanna
formed
do
like
this.
bone
This is-
rails?
this is
So you were
dumb.
a
This is dumb. I
sled.
don't want to form bone rails. Stop telling me what to do with my bones, everyone.
Just like two ribs
I don't
come
even want
out.
to play this game.
Oh my gosh.
So let's say no.
I mean, sure, yeah. Oh God. This is actively Barb being like, "Fuck all of this. Like, what are we doing?"
Yep.
I'll just start trotting towards. I'm assuming the closest person to me is Malvorn or something.
Actually, the closest person would have been Demren. So right now it's going to be Archon Dima and Luna.
And then who's the closest enemy to me?
That would be Malvorn.
And how far?
Actually, no, that would be Varrock.
That'd be Varrock.
And
Theodore.
and who have now sprinted this way, and Theodore tackled Varrock and is basically just got one of his giant legs up trying to wrestle him down and pin
Rock
him.
is coming for you, though, technically.
Yep.
Right. So, how far can I use my full movement to get to Varrock?
Yeah, totally.
All right. I'm just gonna, I'm not running, but I'm just like, fuck all of this, and I'm walking towards Varrock, and I start forming a large fist around my hands.
You're like
And
Garnet
I'm like-
on Steven Universe.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna punch you really hard.
He's like, "Arr, arr, arr." He's
Okay.
totally Luna now.
Everyone's gonna be like, what? Luna came back?
Okay.
You get advantage, right? 'Cause
And you
he's
get
on the-
advantage, he's
he's
grappled.
grappled.
I go up and I'm like, I look towards Dima. I'm like, can they surrender?
And Dima was like, sure.
Hey, my dude, do you surrender?
No.
Okay. And I take this huge bone arm, and I'm gonna get
Crit,
a
crit,
clock to his
crit,
dome.
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
With advantage because he's prone.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, oh my gosh, please.
That first is a natural 20.
Oh wow! Roll it one more time
I
in
was
case
right.
it's
I
two
said
natural
crit,
20s.
crit.
Why? Then I kill him to the
basically,
other dimension.
yeah.
Then you become the demigod of
Literally
Waterfalls.
brain him.
No, the other was an 18.
All right.
damn.
Still very good.
Go
Very
ahead
good
and-
I'm the
roll.
strongest person in the world.
Go ahead and roll your
so-
double damage there, my friend.
Yeah, that first
Hell, yeah.
hit is going to be. You said, are my bones a D4 or a D6?
Your bone hand is a D6
I know, right? Why are you doing this to me?
because it's a special bone hand.
Kill everyone.
That's gonna get a yakety yak from me.
It's gonna be a yakety yak. That's 13 points from the first hit.
Yep.
And I'm going to attack again.
You don't have to.
Oh.
The first hit knocks him out cold.
Yes.
So I'm
Nice.
like, okay, my dude, and I just take this like huge, probably like a foot in diameter,
Yeah.
fist, and I just like whack right in to his dome, and I'm like pull back, and I'm ready to do another one.
Wait.
He just goes limp in
He's
Theodore's arms.
He's out. And I like let go to show you.
This sucks.
Good job.
You still have the flag, right?
Yeah, I tossed the flag to the ground.
The flag is covered in blood at this point.
This sucks. I hate this so much.
Yep.
All right, it's the end of my turn.
Training.
Well done.
Thanks. Next in the order is Ollie.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me. So
That's not me. Why'd you look
Let's
at me?
go.
Because I'm the only
Sorry,
girl here.
sorry.
You look at me.
sorry. So Zali looks over at you, and hears this like loud thunk behind her. Doesn't really know what it is, but looks over her shoulder, sees that. God, who else would be here? So
Malvorn was coming over.
Malvorn's
Malvorn's
there,
coming.
but that's pretty much all. All right.
And
Well,
then does the wall go away?
no, the wall's part of the. So they just activated a construct. So until someone tells her to go back down.
So what was the kathunk? What was that?
Oh, that was
Barb's
Rock getting
fist
hit.
on Rock.
That was
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
sending Varrock's head.
That was
into
getting-
the
as a
earth.
free
Yeah.
action, like well, no,
So I
don't
think
wanna-
I think she would. She wants to be. She's gonna be a little tricksy here. So the sword goes away, and like her arms come back out. Like she kind of like closes the sword into her hand. Arms come back out into a net, and she tries to toss a net over you.
Do I have to roll like a
She has to-
acrobatics
She has
or
to,
something?
well, she has to try and hit first. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so the net hits you. Now,
She didn't.
you have a
expand
+1
it, it just
bonus
hits you in
attack.
the face.
Okay, so you are now covered in a net.
Do I not get to save or avoid?
I don't know, actually. I'm trying to figure that out.
Like I feel like that'd be weird if I'm just
Okay.
like, oh yeah, hey.
If anything, I guess it'd be a dex save.
yeah, like a dexterity save.
I'm I thought it was going to do the description with the weapon, and it doesn't, so I'm going to find out.
You're the DM. You can make anything possible.
If you want to make nets melee attack weapons, then you can.
Well, it's supposed to be a melee attack weapon, but I don't understand. Okay. A smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is freed. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. A creature may can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within reach on a success. Dealing 5 slashing damage to the net, AC 10 also frees the creature. So she's throwing a magical net over you, basically. Something that she's made with her own powers.
I just am like, oh, I'll just stand here and take this. Okay, good.
Wow, we really are getting
and
to know
then
her. Huh?
on your turn, you can get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So that is what she has done, and that's everything she does that round, I guess.
Sick.
you did that.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. She's a fighter, so she spends her action. She tosses a net over you, and then spends her action surge, and comes in with a short sword that forms in her hand.
How can she keep the net and the short sword up? I'm confused.
Well, she threw the net over you.
Yeah, and it's still magical. She still has to concentrate on it. I'm just
She can hold 2, 3 is when she has to focus. Yeah, yeah. But if you struck her, she'd have to focus.
I've struck her many times.
Yeah, but I mean, in this
and
round,
she keeps like things up.
she only had one sword.
Can I strike her with my beauty?
She's always struck by that. Does a 17 hit you?
You know it does.
Okay.
Aram, you know
I
it
don't know what
does.
your AC is. I really don't.
AC
don't.
17 just hit me. Yeah.
5 plus 3.
Yeah, obviously that kills me.
Oh.
And
so-
Luna's about to fuck you up, Aram.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Get
she
ready.
is. So Zali drops you, and is
I'm flipping her off as I pass out.
and she's barely on her feet. So that took a lot of her energy. Who's next?
Next in the order is Janice.
This rapier thing is just like
A sword floating in the air. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, is he trying to tell
Right,
me
is
something?
this
with this sword? All right, so I'm going to ignore the sword, and I'm going to cast my last spell,
Okay.
Dissonant Whispers. I can't see Malvorn.
You can see Malvorn at this
Oh, I
point.
can.
He's come around the corner.
but he's heading towards Zali, right?
Well, he was. Now he's coming towards. Yes, he's going towards Zali.
Right.
Right.
All right.
And it's with advantage because he still hasn't been hit since guiding
That's
bolt.
true.
Okay, so
Sick.
yeah, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers and
Yep.
just start, whispering very.
Shooting star if you want.
Wisdom save, right?
It's a wisdom.
Oh, never mind. It's
save.
not attack, so you
mind.
don't get
10.
advantage.
That's a miss.
Oh no.
That means Luna will get advantage on Malvorn.
Yep.
So.
Or I could just punch him because anything I
Sure.
punch
Dies.
happens to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big mood.
That's so many dice.
Come on. That's gotta do it.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
And he has to use his move ability to, as far as the speed allows, to move away from me.
All right. Then he moves in the opposite direction,
I guess on
rounding
his
the
turn.
corner and runs straight into Luna.
On his turn.
Oh, on his turn. Gotcha.
his turn.
Okay.
She is
Yeah.
ready to.
Yeah, it's a bad
eat
place for him to
his
be.
ass.
Yeah.
So, how is he looking though? Is he like?
Oh, he looks
pretty-
beat the heck up.
pretty- okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
he
so
would-
excited for Luna to rip his
he's-
throat out.
Yeah, he's gonna
Get him.
stumble away.
All right.
Oh, you stopped him just before he healed
Yeah, that was
Zali
psychic
too.
damage.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great.
Next in the order is the grave known as Varrock.
Right.
The artist formerly known
So
as.
yeah, Varrock's out.
And then it goes to Demrin.
Okay.
who is also a great.
Oh,
Right,
right. Yeah.
Demrin's
out.
And it's
Out.
Theodore.
Yep.
All
Zali's
right.
the only one. Was Zali and Malvorn the only ones left?
Get Malvorn.
Okay.
In the afterlife, you hear Astrid, "Come help me."
I get up and look around the battlefield to quickly assess what's going on. Barb looks fine. I see
I'm right
you
next to you.
down.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I know.
I'm bloodied and down in a net. I look like a dead fish.
And
And
I'm dancing with the rapier.
Right. So I can see you there, but I
Dancing with
still
rapiers.
can't see Malvorn because there's that wall.
Correct. From your angle,
From
you
my
can't see
angle,
Mal.
I
You
can't
can't
see
see Mal,
Malvorn.
especially now that he's gonna be retreating.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go and attack Zali. The objective is to take them down. I'll take Zali
Perfect.
down
Yep.
now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna with expeditious retreat. I can make it a lot
So
of places.
you would turn
saying.
just to see her basically pulling a short sword out of Astrid and Astrid clumping to the ground. Yeah.
All right. I am
Thought we were
there
girlfriends.
and kind of taking a page out of Barb's book.
Yeah.
Instead of a blade,
Okay.
can I shift it into just like a solid bludgeoning weapon?
Yeah, you 100% can.
Okay, because I just
Yep.
want to
Nice,
run
nice,
and
nice.
just do one of those like slow motion up in the air and just clock her in the
Yes.
face.
It would hit like a mace, so it would do
Yeah.
1d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
If I hit, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
You
It's
will.
gonna
You
miss,
will.
yeah.
You will. I believe in you.
No, that's a nat one.
Oh no. Okay. I would like you to
You hit me. It would make sense. So I can fail a death saving throw. Are we doing death saving throws? And
No,
then-
because you
die
can't
here.
you can't die here.
Okay. I mean, I'll mark it. But that'd be
That's-
I
that'd
feel
be
like you would
amazing.
totally hit Astrid.
Yep. Just do one more. I would like you to roll an athletics check.
Oh, God.
You're like, yeah, just clear Zali, slam on Astrid's nose, and it just.
No, wow, I'm back to my bad rules. That's a 9.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
shit.
go to strike Zali with his giant fist, but Zali sees you coming, steps to the side, catches your first leg, like she just kind of forms a quarter staff and catches your front leg, and you go face first, right in front of her, so you're prone next
Okay.
round.
Damn it.
Yep, that's so close.
Astrid's a dead woman.
I'm dead, but Luna still is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can she
Yeah.
run to
Get
Malvorn to
Malvorn,
clear
yeah.
the-
Yes.
Yeah. So she runs to Malvorn and she looks at him and snarls, and her like lavender eyes flare up, and she opens her mouth and her teeth begin to glow like stars, and she just fucking runs and bites because he's already glowing from the like shooting star.
Totally.
So it's sort of like her teeth are magnetized to his throat.
Yep, roll to hit.
If I'll be so sad.
Oh, get it.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that's
so
gonna
I
hit.
double all the dice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
How
gonna
many
do it.
dice do you roll for this?
Her bite attack is 2d4, so it'll
Yep.
be 4d4.
Yeah.
4d4 plus 2.
44.
44. So that's
That's amazing.
that's 12 points of damage, and I want her to just go up and just bite his throat.
Yeah, she takes his throat out, and like you just like jumps on him, knocks him onto
wait.
his back. You hear some growling and ripping. You see Malvorn's hands, and then just tears his throat out, and then tosses like a
Hey,
chunk to the
Aram?
side. Yeah,
We can't die?
yeah. He can't. You can't die. He's fine. He's gonna
Without
be
his
fine.
throat.
Yeah. Well, it's already starting to heal back up, but like you can die. but you can't die. You can be killed, but you can't die.
Got it.
And then
Let
immediately
me
after,
rephrase that.
I'm
You
really
can be
glad
killed,
that I
but you
can't
die.
see this.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Luna covered in blood. I want her to sniff and find Astrid.
Okay.
She's gonna go
Totally.
immediately to
That's
Astrid.
exactly what she would do.
Yeah.
So she's going to. So the next turn she'll be at you.
Yeah, the next turn,
Yeah.
and then at her next turn she'll begin trying to bite off the net.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So she's going to Mama.
Yep. So that was a really good move. Excellent.
I'm so glad I got.
Um,
I'm so glad Luna got to
I
kick
know.
Malvorn's
also,
ass.
as
Yeah.
soon as that
You're
happens,
welcome,
the
all of
rapier
Twitter.
falls to the ground. Just clang, clang, clang. Useless.
Yeah, and I see like Luna rip out Malvorn's throat, and I'm like,
You want to kiss his neck now?
Bring that neck over so I can kiss it.
It'll be okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That kill goes out to all of our Twitter fans who hate Malvorn.
Yes.
At Galactic Jonah,
Yes.
that's for you.
So next in the order is the Malvorn, dead boy.
Okay. Dead.
And then Barb, and what?
Who's the last one
Zolly's.
standing? Wait, is Zolly
Zolly.
the last one
Zolly's still
standing?
Yeah.
She's
Zolly's
the
the
last
one
one.
Over
left.
your dead
And
body.
I'm not too far away from Zolly, right?
Correct.
So I'm gonna start walking.
so
Is
bad.
I mean-
this that like anime
You're more than
scene
one
where, like,
round, but you can get there.
Like your energy's like.
Like where? Oh no, that's right. You just punch Varrock. No,
Yeah.
you're right there. So you saw Zolly trip Theodore and is like above him, getting ready to strike.
Oh, I'm gonna say Zolly, don't. And I'm gonna start walking over there.
Bring it.
And I get there, and I'm like, hey, do you surrender?
And she kind of like stops for a sec and she looks around. And she's like, you know what? Yeah.
Okay,
And she
cool.
stops. And she-
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, diplomacy worked for once.
Yep. And she
And
reaches.
Barb did it.
Right.
Yeah.
Diplomacy Barb.
She reaches down and helps up Theodore.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
She's like, good fighting.
yeah,
That
but
was great.
wait, Astrid.
Oh, yeah. So-
Luna runs
yeah,
up and starts.
exactly.
gnawing
Arr, and like you wake up. Everyone wakes up.
Oh, we wake up,
Yeah, you all eventually
It was
wake
all
up.
a dream the entire time.
and I let Luna lick my face,
Yeah.
and blood gets on it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
And-
god, what did you do?
There's blood on both of you, but there's no wounds on you. Any of you. You're all
Well,
fine.
I never got hit. I can't get hit.
It's true. You did great. You're unwounded
true.
because that's your natural state.
Thanks, Zolly.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, thanks. Like, good win.
Yeah.
She kind of reaches out and shakes her hand.
Uh,
Or to reach out to shake her hand.
yeah. I'll undo my large, huge bone forearm. And
She waits.
And just like fist bump.
Okay, fist bump. Excellent. Yeah.
Cool. Dude, this
Yeah.
was super fun. Hey, Dima,
Yes?
we're done.
We won.
Yes, you did.
I yell down, did we win?
Yeah.
we
You
won,
did.
Janice.
We're good, Janice.
Yeah.
You can come down now.
Luna howls. No.
Yeah, ooh, like a little post shot of all of you. And Malvorn is up and looks annoyed, but walks over and congratulates you all. Well done.
Congratulations, Demigod of Victory.
One cannot always win. Sometimes one must lose to learn how to win again.
You should have grabbed the flag when it was right there.
I don't know what you did to confuse me about what victory was.
All's fair in love and war
And all I
and
think,
fashion.
well, when you fight according to principles,
And you'd
Principles.
like to use us?
Principal.
We're
talk
gonna
about
we're gonna start
principles?
fighting again. Yeah, literally.
I'd like to list off everything that he definitely cheated on. Somehow you guys were able to do this. You were able to do this. There's absolutely nothing fair about that. And I'm just gonna Theodore's just like
you
ranting
just
about
right
it.
in
I'm
his
not-
face.
Yeah,
Astrid
it's
is
just this little thing,
loving
you know?
this. She's like, literally, you'll want to talk about principles.
And she's trying really hard not to laugh, but Zolly is kind of laughing. Like,
Can I
behind
look at her and
Malvorn.
kind of
Yeah.
give her like a look?
And she's like, "This is what I got to deal with all the fucking time." Yeah.
And I kind of like touch the thing she gave me. The
Yeah.
necklace.
Oh, and she like nods. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Theodore, you are engulfed from behind in a
In
pair
flames,
of
dude.
giant. Just this pair of giant arms like wraps around you and
Okay.
picks you up and kind of spins you around, and then puts you back down. And Varrock is over you like, that was outstanding.
Rock, you were amazing. I'm so sorry.
No, that was great. You got me, and it was an excellent fight.
Does he look more normal now?
Yes, he's kind of shrunk back down
Okay.
now. Yeah, and his eyes aren't blazing with energy.
Can I just like reach out? Is he still holding me?
Yeah, he's like kind
So,
of,
like,
then he puts you down.
And I'm just kind of like holding on him, like, you did it though. You did the waterfall thing.
I did the waterfall
That's
thing.
amazing. How was it?
So much power.
You looked so powerful. It was incredible.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I'll have to show you.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Astrid.
Yeah, absolutely.
You and Luna were tremendous as usual.
And Luna just like flips her little her little hair.
One giant finger, scritch, 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 scritch.
She like kind of gives like sweet little like face to Varrock and then shoots eyes to Malvorn and growls at him.
Malvorn is still, just not grumpily, but like obviously crossly standing there, right?
And if Astrid sees Luna look at Malvorn, she kind of like wipes a little bit of Malvorn's blood off of Luna's mouth.
Right, yeah.
Malvorn kind of subconsciously goes to his throat for a minute and then puts his hand back down. All right.
Is there like an exit?
Yes.
Barb just like, Barb looks for the exit, sees it, and is like, okay, cool. And starts just walking away.
Well, Dima has summoned a couple of the discs. So if you want to ride a silver disc to an exit, otherwise it's like a long walk.
I'll take the walk.
We'll take the long walk. Okay,
fuck
spend
this.
an hour to walk north. Sure.
Oh, it takes an hour?
Yeah.
Did we drive here? What the fuck?
Yeah, you guys got dropped off
We
by
got
these
dropped off
discs.
by
It's a
the-
big
yeah.
arena.
Also-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go to the disc. I take my bone needles and like I just like throw them away. I'm like, God, why did I even make these? Stupid.
Oh, it's so sad,
It's
Barb.
stupid. All this is stupid. I hate it.
So do you get on a disc or do you walk?
I'll walk.
Okay, so you're going to take a nice long walk.
Yeah, you know the ending scene of like the Hulk?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's that,
Yes.
but without me looking for a ride.
Right, no, right.
Except me just like dropping darts, just like
Making and then dropping one every like,
no.
Astrid looks around. She goes, "Where's Demrin?"
Demrin will be fine. We are looking after her in the infirmary.
Again, I thought we couldn't get hurt in here.
Well, you can't die in here. And she is not dead. But something she did. Her powers are strange even to us. And she connected with the mechanics of the arena in order to throw up some obstacles, which was brilliant strategy. However, this is an artifact built by gods. And apparently it was a little bit too much for her. So until we're sure she is better, we are going to observe her. I assure you, she is in good hands.
By the way, is the tower cracking? Like, is it gonna break, or did it just crack and then?
It shattered and
Stop.
and fell apart. But as you're looking, the shards are already melting back in.
Okay,
and
I was literally like, "Are we about to get flooded?" And we just we just forgot that happened. Well, we're gonna take.
Swimming
to go to
class
the
has
beach.
begun. Swimming class is now.
I didn't
Um,
sign up for this.
Yeah.
So is
So when
class over?
Luna,
Oh yes, we're done. You have won.
do we get anything? Hey, Janice. Yeah.
All instructors record points on how well you have done in certain tasks.
What do we get?
What
You all
did
did well.
what do the points mean?
It's like, did you do this action? Yes. The other half are what an instructor thought of you.
Well,
That's opinions. You know?
criticism would be really helpful if we were trying to learn how to fight together in combat.
I just want to know what I did good. I don't want any.
It's difficult, if you wish for direct feedback, it's difficult to give that to you. You all fight haphazardly. There didn't seem to be much of a plan until midway through, in which there was a plan, and it was risky at best. And
It
not
felt like we had like a
gonna
week
work.
to do it. You know.
all of you seemed informed. You are...
We broke up their plan.
And he turns to Malvorn and is like, you did have that plan well set beforehand, didn't you? And Malvorn just kind of looks, gives a slight nod. Well, I'd say you did well then.
I'll take it.
Anything else, my students?
What do we do now?
Well, you have lunch and free time
We just
until
had
your
lunch
next
earlier.
Oh, you did lunch already?
Yay!
Sorry.
Second lunch.
Then
lunch.
You have about an hour of free time until your next
I
class.
spend that hour walking.
Right. Exactly. Yep. That's exactly what
Only
you
to
did.
have to literally walk back. Like,
Yeah.
Shit.
I
That's
didn't
very
know.
good.
I swore I walked here from my dorm.
No, you did the
No,
Did
we
you do the
did.
thing?
We said
No,
we
they
walked
walked.
because me and Barb showed up later.
Right.
We
Yeah,
showed up
showed
late.
at
You
the
would've-
same time.
That's why, because it took us an hour.
Yeah.
That's why we showed up late.
You would have had discs at the edges, and you could just step on one and take it to the center. I mean, you
Okay.
could have kept walking if you
I don't
wanted
know.
to.
I'll take
Yeah.
the Uber home. It's not a big deal.
Okay, fair enough.
It's only like $5 if you do shared, so it's like
I'm not sharing anything.
So
that's
let's
$10.
do this. Let's pause for a second here and eat, and
Yeah.
then let's
I need
get
to
the
pee.
next.
Oh, we're eating. What
thing.
time is it?
What do we? It's first of all, it's 3:30.